So yeah, we were talking about Diva. We were talking about Diva Mike over here showing up late.
7 minutes late. I had to get a protein bar. I haven't eaten all day, dude.
Wow, quit bragging, dude.
It's not
Quit
even.
bragging.
It's actually a bad habit, though. It's actually I got home from the gym. I did 2 workouts this morning. We did Run Club.
Soft
7
flex
a.m.
right there. I just
Quit-
did
yes,
2
quit
workouts.
bragging, dude. I
Yeah,
said
dude.
quit bragging.
No, I mean, hey, you asked me why I haven't eaten all day. I'm gonna
True.
fucking tell you.
I brought you here to brag.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you a story.
Yeah. Well, fucking come on, dude.
The guy across the street asked me if I worked out.
Did
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
What'd you say? Were you like, thanks?
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, workout.
If he was
Like,
wearing
one
a
of those
sleeveless
real
shirt, he
quick.
might have grabbed his back and been, did you work out today? Yes.
Okay,
Wow,
I'm
you're
sorry. I'm sorry. So you didn't eat today. Did 2 workouts.
Did
light
2
flex.
workouts. Yeah. We're so him and I were actually talking about High Rocks the other day. So I'm training to do a High Rocks competition in November. So we did Run Club this morning, did a High Rocks program literally right after that. And then went home, took a shower, then went straight to practice. Like I'm trying to I got called for a small Texas run. I have to learn a 30-minute set, which is not that bad, but I still have to do it. And then I'm playing a gig tonight and then another gig with the homies at 11:30 or 11.
Which like those are
you doing
all
the Continental?
workouts too.
Yeah, the gallery. Huh?
It's all workouts too. Like doing playing drums is playing a show is kind of a workout. Maybe not to you anymore, but to your body it is.
No, it
Yeah.
is. It is. Well, like it's funny. It's learning music is a different workout. It's like a brain workout.
Yeah,
like I have to
mental
focus
for sure.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm writing
Especially when you're
charts.
playing with different bands, different styles. I mean, you're always shedding.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, always.
It's
It's great. It's great. I'm having fun with it. She called me the other day and was like literally last minute. She called me 3 days ago and was like, "Yo, can you do this run? I'm coming to Texas. Don't have anybody. I've played with her before.
Can you say who it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Emerald. Her name's Emerald.
Okay.
She lives in LA, coming out and we're doing opening slots for Lola something. She's like a big old artist.
Fuck
Yeah. It's, and putting that stuff together. I'm playing with an artist named Pat Byrne tonight at the.
I feel like I've heard of that before.
You definitely have. He's an incredible singer-songwriter. Shout out Pat. That's the homie.
Hell yeah.
Playing with him tonight, and then the homies up at the gallery
Shit.
every
He'll just-
Thursday night, dude.
He'll just play with anybody, dude.
I love it, man.
Shit, dude.
he's playing with me right now.
You can't even see it, dude. You see this
Squeezing
arm?
your knee, dude.
Yeah.
What are you doing after this?
Don't break character, Shaun. Don't break
Man, I'm trying not to.
dude.
Already
So what'd
starting
you
out
eat?
real gay, dude. Oh, fuck yeah.
What'd you eat?
A fucking protein bar. I just stopped it.
Oh,
I got a
yeah.
protein bar and just a water. And
What's your go-to protein bar, dude? You
let's
look at the
see.
sugars. I see. I see you in my head, like just assessing the nutrition facts of each protein bar.
Actually, yeah, I showed him the other day. I like the barbell bars.
Yeah, I like those
it's
too.
all carbs though. He's like, I try to give him one. He's like, yo, you should get one of these. He's like, nah, dude, it's all carbs.
He's like, yeah, I like 100 gram too. I like 100 gram bars too.
They really do taste like a candy bar.
Yeah,
They're
do.
so
Yeah.
good.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
Yeah,
They have the little crispies on top.
they
They
do.
fucking
The chocolate
rule,
crisp.
dude. Yeah,
But
they
how
fucking
often
rule.
do you really eat clean though? Because I mean, like when you did that show the other day the other night at Hotspot,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh yeah, I got like rice and chicken waiting for me at home. And then I'll
Yeah.
see on your Instagram you're just eating fucking burgers and shit. And
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
we were-
like, bro, how clean is your diet really? Come on.
How much of that is metabolism,
Yeah,
dog?
100%.
It's probably half and half, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
If like I try to eat clean as much as I can, but when you're out playing till 2 a.m.
Oh no, for
like,
sure. I know.
fuck, I gotta-
Unless you bring it to the gig and you
Right.
have a meal ready. Yeah. No,
You never had a
100%.
fat phase. You never had. Did you ever have a fat phase? Were you ever a fat kid, or
Oh,
were
yeah.
you always?
Dude, I
ju-
was
yeah.
always a fat kid.
Yeah. me
Really,
too.
you were the fat kid?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mike-
I wasn't like
Mike's
super
never
heavy.
had the fat phase. I don't think. Have you?
Dude, all my family on my dad, both sides are really skinny, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. My dad's fucking almost 70. He eats like shit. He eats Whataburger almost every night.
So you're jacked.
I don't know about Jack, but like I've been trying to eat better.
Yeah.
But you know, the musician lifestyle is kind of hard.
Oh,
Especially on
100%.
tour, dude. On tour, if you don't
Oh,
actually
so bad.
actively find restaurants that have good meals, you're gonna eat like shit.
What's the longest you've ever been out on tour?
Oh shit, dude! Last year I was out for 6 weeks. Yeah.
Dude, that's real easy to start eating like shit.
Well,
bro.
okay.
Taco Bell starts looking real
Nah,
good.
fuck
bro.
that,
Oh,
dude.
yeah. No,
No way, dude.
All right, you guys are fucking Puritans. My
But
bad.
it's funny because they actually did stop at Taco Bell and like McDonald's and did all that shit on that run. But I didn't. I actually skipped meals.
Yeah,
I
we
was
did
like,
that
fuck
on
it,
one
I'm not gonna
tour.
eat that.
Me and my drummer were like, no, we're not gonna eat any fast food. We just like brought like granola and like nuts, and like everybody would be loading up on fucking Chick-fil-A or whatever.
Bro, trail mix is fucking
Yes.
king. I used to eat trail mix all the time when I was
Yeah.
on the road. It's not the healthiest thing to do, but at that time I was like, oh, this is healthy. Just
That's you. That's you cheating, dude.
Oh.
That's you. That's you. You're like, I'm gonna treat myself today, and you grab a
With the
bag
little
of-
M&Ms,
you grab a
only
bag-
eating the M&Ms.
Yeah, you
Oh,
grab
yeah,
a bag of
100%.
Kirkland.
Yeah,
dude.
fuck nuts. Yeah, that's
Fuck
what
the
they
nuts,
have. Yeah.
dude.
I was doing the most stoned thing the other night. I had a bag of. I can't believe I'm telling you guys this. You guys are gonna judge me. I had a bag of
Here we go.
Cookie Crunch M&Ms, dude. That I put in the fridge. They're so fire. They're
Cookie
so
Crunch?
fire. And I was like, you know what? I have unsalted mixed nuts, which, by the way, worst fucking mix.
Trash.
Don't ever buy unsalted
Yeah.
mix.
That
Just
sounds
what
disgusting.
the fuck. And so I was like, I was taking handfuls of like the fucking the frozen M&Ms and putting them with the room temp fucking mixed nuts and making my own stoner ass trail mix, dude.
Fuck, dude.
And I
That's
felt like shit the next
yeah.
day.
I fucking
That's
bet.
the
just-
fucking fat kid move
that
right
was a
there.
fat kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna mix this bag with
I
this
am
bag.
on. You guys will be happy to know I am on a new journey.
Oh, shit.
I'm back in the gym. I'm
Really?
as of like I've gone like 4 times in the last 6 days, which is big for me. That's
great.
big for me, guys.
Dude, that's
And I'm not drinking this month.
there you go.
I'm not gonna say I'm doing sober October because everyone's like, okay, you know what I mean?
Oh, I
But-
guess it is October already.
But
yeah.
I just wasn't. I hadn't had a drink. I had like 2 beers on the 29th, and then nothing on the 30th, and it was the first. And I was like, I don't want to drink. Let's just keep.
Dang,
let's
one day.
Keep it
Let's
going,
keep
dude.
it fucking
and
going.
Last time I did this, I didn't drink until after New Year's.
Damn.
So once I get it, I'm like, I don't need it. And I just drink soda and fucking soda water with lime
That's the best.
at the bar, dude. And everyone thinks I'm drinking. That's the best.
Yeah, you trick them all, dude.
That's
Fuck
the
'em.
best. And they're like, dude, last night was crazy, dude. How are you standing right now, dude? You know, and I'm like, bro, I'm clean, baby.
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah,
month
yeah.
clean. And they're
That's
like,
awesome,
what?
man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the hardest thing to do is be at a bar and not drink.
Yeah.
You know, because for me, it's like sometimes you just get bored and you're just like,
I'll have one.
I'll have one.
Drink something. Like not like it's hard to not drink something as long as I have a beverage. Like I'm almost tricking the brain. I think
Yeah, for sure. You just
have,
have
like-
something in your hand.
Yeah, I have like an alcohol. He's like a sponsor and like what am I thinking? The sobriety coach. He's badass,
shit.
dude. His name's Bardia. And
You had him on, right?
yeah, I had him on a couple times. Might have him on again now that I'm trying to be clean. But he
Once a month?
he's cool because he's not like one of those like he doesn't like sober or doesn't like people that drink. Like he's still cool, and I'll bring him on here just because he has good information. And there's a lot of alcoholics and my friends that listen to these podcasts. So I'm like, yeah, you all need to hear this. I'm in control,
Dude, I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, he would say that's probably a no thing to like trick your brain. You know what I mean? Like
Why?
well,
What's the science behind
like
that?
that's like dangerous if you're like an actual like alcoholic or something. You know what I mean? Which I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe I am. The lines on that are so blurred. You know what I mean?
Wait, what's dangerous?
Like doing the fake like drinking mocktails or
Like tricking your brain.
Yeah, like having
yeah.
the soda water with the lime. It kind
yeah.
of is like like maybe if you do that for a while and then stop, like you're like chewing nicotine gum or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? But it's
Yeah.
like anyway. I like to do that, and I kind of like hanging out at bars still. Like even when I'm not drinking, I
yeah.
forget that I'm not drinking and I'm just having fun.
Well,
I'm
that's
like,
dope.
Whoa, yeah,
That's
So,
good.
Yeah, I'm excited. I feel fucking great, dude. Like even a couple days no booze, hit the gym. God
Yeah.
damn, I feel
Yeah.
fucking good, dude.
It's pretty crazy that alcohol is you're literally poisoning yourself.
Yeah.
And that's what gets you the buzz. It's just like,
It's weird,
it is kind of weird.
Yeah, I've never
know.
felt that feeling in my life.
dude.
That-
That's
I was gonna
so
say-
crazy that
Never
you've
felt
never
that
been
feeling.
drunk.
I mean, there's a lot
I've never
of,
even been buzzed, dude.
You never had a buzz?
No.
You had like a beer and were like, ew, and spit it out? Like, what did you...
It's not. No, I don't. I mean, I've tasted a bunch of stuff. You know, I've tasted a bunch of different alcohol. Like, my parents didn't grow up. When I was growing up, my parents didn't drink.
Yeah.
So I was never really around it, which is funny because all my sisters drink and they love to party. But I just never liked it. I've tried everything. I will say the one thing that I do like. We'll go to Sushi by Scratch. Shout out Philip, and I'll have one cloudy sake with all the sushi.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And it's good.
you don't
It
feel
tastes
anything?
good.
You don't feel
No, dude. No.
Weird.
Because they just keep. I have the one thing right at the beginning with the sushi, and then over time, like I just keep eating, and it's fine.
Do you drink like a whole bottle?
No. It's like one, like
Just one little cup?
Yeah.
That's all you
it.
have?
That's all I have.
What do you do to like celebrate some shit? Like if like MSG, like
Isn't it
that's
crazy?
everyone's-
Wait.
everyone's
Isn't it
popping
crazy that
champagne.
you're just like, this is how you celebrate? Is you gotta get
Right.
intoxicated?
Well,
That's
yeah,
everybody's
that's
mindset.
crazy. Yeah.
That is pretty crazy.
It's everyone's mind. It's like I don't necessarily need to, but like that is. But like if it's someone's birthday,
But that's
and then
in-
you're the
that's-
guy not drinking on
that's
the fucking
ingrained.
Yeah, it's
someone's
ingrained in-
birthday. It's like like I'm about to go to ACL.
Fucking
With
get
no,
lit, dude.
With no, well, I mean, it's cool, dude. You know what I mean? I'm mainly going to take fucking Sarah to see Dua Lipa, and I'm trying to see Dua Lipa, dude. But I'm trying to knock off some bucket lists.
Bro,
dude.
fun
Blink,
fact, all those like hit songs are samples of earlier songs. Like every one of her
Yeah.
hit songs right now, there's
like the Elton
that
John
makes
one.
sense.
and-
I mean, Elton John. Well, he's
Obviously.
on that record.
Yeah.
Like he's singing with her. But there's a couple other songs. Like there's I think it's Olivia Newton-John. Like, fuck, what's now I can't hear the melody. Fuck. I can't
Who's
hear it right
Olivia
now.
Newton-John again? I know that name. Like, what's
She
the
was
song?
Wait, are you
Greece?
serious?
No, what's
She
the
was in
song?
Greece.
What's
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah,
But
okay.
there's a song that she did in the 80s that is now a melody in one of Dua Lipa songs that people are like, oh,
Let's get
let's
physical.
get, yes, dude, that's it.
Okay.
I don't know why I couldn't remember that.
Shout out Andres for
Yeah,
the
dude.
fucking pull.
My man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. I grew up listening to that shit.
But yeah, so like most of her, there's probably like 5 songs. There's an NXS song that she took from that too.
No way.
Yeah, man.
She's fucking
It's
dipping
all-
into the punk.
It's
dude.
all of them are samples.
That's so rad.
And I don't know if they, I mean, obviously they did it on purpose.
Yeah.
It's like verbatim melodies, maybe a different key, but there's been videos all over the internet like putting them side by side, exactly the
I
same.
always wonder what those like business dealings are like up at the top echelon of like,
I
hey,
assume
Elton
they're paying.
John, I want you to be on this song.
And
how
let
much-
me use your song.
How much Elton getting paid from the Dua Lipa spins?
Dude, a lot of
A
money.
lot, probably,
yeah,
right?
I'm sure I hope they would have paid all those artists.
Well, they would have got sued.
Well, dude, a lot
they
of
would have
peop-
paid him one way or another.
a lot of people are using all these samples and not paying anybody.
Right.
Yeah, it's a thing. It happens a lot.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's a thing too, like if they pitch it up or down, so that way it's unrecognizable in a sense. But
Yeah,
like
right.
obviously, if you know music, that they're just like, well, it's not the same thing.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. They can go. Those lawyers go pretty deep. Like, do you remember when Red Hot Chili Peppers came out with Stadium Arcadium?
Yeah.
And they
Is that 2000
yeah and
or
they-
2003? That's 2003, I think.
It was a long time ago, bro. I don't
yeah,
remember.
yeah.
But one of those songs.
pull it up.
Yeah, pull it up. I guess.
I'm pretty sure it's 2003.
One of those songs. We should actually pull up how much Tom Petty sued
Oh,
them
shit.
for, because they basically
I think it was a
stole.
ridiculous
they
amount.
stole. I don't know if they did it willingly. I don't want to say they
Who'd he sue?
stole it. But, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Tom Petty
Tom
sued.
Petty,
Tom
yeah,
Petty sued
sued.
Red Hot Chili Peppers for one of those songs.
Speculation they would use it. That's crazy. What song is it?
Danny California and Mary
Really?
Jane's Last
Oh,
Dance.
Yeah,
wow.
Mary Jane's Last Dance. Yeah, it's like the
Yeah.
beginning is like almost the exact same.
Yeah. Another good example of that is Don't Believe Me, Just Watch, and Morris Day and the Time I Think I Want to Know You, Know You.
Yeah, that's right.
They're
Damn, you pulling out some good
exactly
ones, dude.
The same, dude. This
Damn.
brain,
Holy shit.
that's all it knows.
It's just
Yeah, yeah,
filled
yeah.
with fucking fat trivia.
Music fact. No, that's great,
music
dude.
Trivia.
Hell
She's
yeah.
got degrees.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
wow,
crazy, though.
I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
It is. It's also weird to me because it's like, how many riffs in like metal bands have been, chun dun 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 doo dun dun.
Yeah,
doo,
that's
and it's
tough,
like
man.
everybody just kind of like. There's like a joke within like the sect of metal that we exist in.
Yeah.
That like we're all just compete. I always say this anyway, and I've heard other people kind of mention it. It's like we're all just competing to see who can rip off Meshuggah the best.
Bro.
Like that's basically all we're doing, and everyone knows it. We're all doing the, you know what I mean? Like we're
Yeah.
doing groovy kind of metal shit. If you're doing groovy polyrhythmical metal shit, You're just trying to see how well you rip off Meshuggah compared to everybody else, because everybody's doing that same thing.
Absolutely. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Okay.
So a buddy of mine, Patrick, Jacob Patrick, just hit me to Meshuggah. I mean, I've heard about Meshuggah, right? But I never like studied it.
Yeah.
Dude, he's like, you gotta listen to this one too. I think it's called Marrow. Am I right?
I can't remember.
Yeah,
right now.
I'll pull it up in a bit.
I'm not a good song title guy.
Yeah.
You gotta listen to I.
We can't really listen to music.
No, right.
Yeah.
But
Marrow, I'm pretty sure.
dude, that might be like an old song. But the Lethargica
Meshuggah.
album is so crazy. I gotta set you up.
Marrow. Okay, so he hits me to this song, and I pull it up the other night. I strategically just put 2 hours on a timer,
That's all right. You can cut
and
it.
I was like, let's see how fast I can. I've never heard this song, I've never really heard Meshuggah before.
Yeah.
So I just put it on and I listened to it. Dude, it took me an hour and a half to learn the first like intro into the verse.
yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is this shit, dude?
Yeah.
It goes
the way the beats
fucking
wrap
hard.
around is crazy.
Yeah.
The polyrhythm shit.
It's
And
amazing,
The
man.
first bleed is like a metal drummer's. There's song. There's yeah.
Yeah. With the backbeat. So I'm pretty sure it's
That's like the metal drummers version of like Smoke on the Water when they
my
get
God.
their double bass pedal. Like everyone wants to go. It's basically
Not me, though.
It's basically paradiddles with your feet. You know what I mean?
I did
no.
that with a bass. First time I played a Rickenbacker, I played Roundabout by Yes. You just have those instruments that you just have to try that riff up.
Can't play it on here though.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just gonna pull. I'm pretty sure I just pull up the song. Yeah,
Yeah.
Marrow. Marrow.
What album is that on?
Let's see.
For people that haven't been following you closely.
Is this the first one?
No, it's a later one.
I can't even tell what it. It's all right. It's
for
called Marrow.
For people that haven't been following you closely, you have joined the dark side, brother. You're one of us now. You're officially a metal kid now.
Yeah.
And I think some people tuning into this podcast will be very stoked to hear that you are now a metal kid, dude.
Bro.
And it feels so good to have you. Your whole vibe has changed. You're wearing cutoffs. You bleached your hair. You're like you're like a rocker now. You're a
Check it
rocker
out.
fool.
So the reason why I bleached my hair is because of Josh Freeze.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like he's had pink hair, a bunch of shit. But like when I really started doing the double pedal shit,
Yeah.
Like I straight up went to Josh first.
Yeah.
All this shit that he's done ever.
Yeah.
And it's like even with the Vandal shit, dude. Like he has some like super quick like 16-note shit.
Is that the Slipknot guy?
No, that's Eloy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we went to see Slipknot the other night too. That was fucking fun as shit.
I don't get FOMO very often.
Did you get FOMO that night?
I was a little peeved. I was a little peeved, brother. I was a little peeved off. I saw my boys at the knot, and I was like, yo,
bro,
what the fuck? What the fuck, Shaun?
Crying face.
Yeah, it's all right. Shaun took me to Morgan Wallen though, so it's all right.
Wait, y'all really here?
Yeah, it's all right.
That's dope.
So I got mine. So it's all right. I was like, I took it. I saw it. I went, all right, we're gonna swallow this one, dude.
You and I switched places because I'm the countryside and you're the metal side, and he took you to Morgan, and we went to Slipknot together.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
This is great.
Insane.
It is, dude. It was so funny story that night. So at the end of the show, they like finish off with what's the name of the song? It doesn't matter.
Duality?
Slipknot?
Yeah, what did they finish with? Scissors. They finished with
off the
Scissors.
first- yeah,
So he does a like fucking giant solo for like 4 minutes. It's incredible, dude. Like the energy coming from his kit. And funny enough, he's my height, dude. Little thick dude, my height. He plays drums like a mother. Probably the best drummer right now.
Yeah.
Or in the metal scene. So he plays that. They finish the song. Everybody's fucking going crazy. He comes up to the front, has 3-6, throws one out to the side, throws one out to the other side, and then chucks one right in the middle. And Andy and I are sitting right in the middle, and he fucking chucks it, dude, and I see it coming right at me. And there's a lady with her son and I guess it's her husband. She's sitting down holding a beer, and it goes right in front of her, and I'm pretty sure I fucking hit her shoulder. The beer flies everywhere. Everywhere, dude. Like a fucking crime scene. The fucking beer goes everywhere. I dove, grabbed the stick, and I was like, I fucking got it. And Andy goes, dude, she was fucking pissed. And I was like, I didn't look at. I knew I hit her on accident. I didn't hurt her, obviously, but the fucking beer flew everywhere. I grabbed the stick and I was like, I don't give a fuck. and I got the stick, and dude, I was so fucking happy that night.
Bro,
And then
you hurt her emotionally.
Oh, absolutely, dude.
The worst thing you could have done is made eye contact and be like,
yeah, dude,
just to let her know.
I bet. I fucking
You're
bet.
living in her head rent free, bro. This little Mexican dude punched me in the back of the head. Took my Slipknot stick.
Yeah, dude, funny, dude, she sat down the entire time. She was just sitting there. Her son was having a blast, and I think her husband, they were standing up like fucking, chugging along with everything. She sat the entire time, just had her beer.
That was one of those moments where the woman doesn't win. Like she thinks
all.
like, oh,
the entire night.
Like in her head there was maybe a moment where she was like, maybe he'll be like a nice sweet guy and like, oh, here. You know what I mean? It's like, nah, bitch, not this son.
No,
Don't give it to my son.
Yeah,
Mike's like, no, this one's mine.
Well, her son's probably like he looked like he was in his early 20s, probably like 24.
We also went to Five Finger Death Punch
The next night.
Yeah, and so
oh wow, you guys are just fucking hanging out all the fucking time.
We're homies, dude.
But what was even crazier?
Okay, yeah, this is
the
wild.
singer threw out his cane.
Oh yeah,
Bro, I'm talking about, dude. It was a thing. It was like a mop that they basically fixated this thing on top of it, and he threw it out, and I was like, "Holy,
that's gonna fucking kill somebody."
Bro, it's just like. Some dude grabbed it, and like another dude, they started fighting over it.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, they were like,
shit.
I think they were doing a little tug of war, and then one guy just like gave it to him, and then went up to him and talked to him.
Yo, who knew that one band would have the power and the magnetic pull to pull so much trailer trash out of the corners of the United States, dude? Like the people that love Five Finger Death Punch are like, you can like them and not be one of them.
That's funny.
But I'm like, dude, the fan base of Five Finger Death Punch is hilarious. It's like ICP Five Finger Death Punch, I feel like.
No shit. I didn't feel like that.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I think
they're so big.
I know
they're
what you're
mainstream,
saying.
but
I know what you're
for a
saying.
while,
I feel like when they started,
it
it was
like
a
that.
lot like that.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised on like how huge they are. Yeah, now. I mean it's
Huge,
it's
dude.
pretty.
They were
incredible.
opening up for Metallica in Mexico City. I talked to Charlie. So Charlie Engen is a friend of mine now, which was crazy. I got to meet him at the show. Afterwards, he had backstage pass, so we got to meet everybody. He's an incredible drummer, and we've been talking about. He's like, dude, check this out. Like the stadiums in Mexico City, fucking insane.
Oh yeah,
And the people are
Unreal.
fucking all about it. Yeah. It was really cool.
And Chris, the bass player, he does stand up.
Yeah, and his girlfriend too.
And
Diaz.
Five Finger Death Punch?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah, so
I think he
came
just
out.
started doing it, or has been doing it for a little bit, but it hasn't been
it's
a long
very
time.
very short period of time.
Yeah.
I wasn't throwing shade on Five Finger Death Punch.
No,
I
dude,
just remember when I first heard about that band and I was looking them up and like the people at the shows and like the fans. It was just like it was like polarizing for a minute. I was like, I don't know where they're from. Where are they from? Will you look up where they're from?
Five Finger Death Punch.
Andres just knows. He's like Minnesota.
Yeah.
I think the singer is from California because he used to play in another band, Motogrator, back in the day.
It's
Back in
crazy how it's
2003?
crazy how big these bands are getting. Just say hometown or Las Vegas. Okay. Born in
Yeah,
Las Vegas.
I've worked one of their concerts before. and
Have you
it's-
really?
Yeah, it's wild. And the only thing I could really say about their fan base is like, oh, y'all probably have bad credit.
Wow, bad credit. The
They
entire
ruined
fucking
it to
fan
go to
base.
that show, but
Yeah.
it was an awesome show. They took
Dude,
well.
Their show was incredible.
They just look like
Super
party
tough.
animals, dude.
Yeah, man.
They just seem like absolute party
2005.
animals.
They were the
Yeah.
best dudes, man.
I mean,
they were
yeah.
just hanging out
Coming up
backstage.
with 20 years.
Yeah.
I don't even think I've never seen Chris drink.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I got there late. He had a ticket for me, and I had a rehearsal before, so I went straight from the rehearsal to the show. And as I was walking in, Charlie was just starting his drum solo. Dude, fucking for like 4 minutes straight. It just felt like all these thousands and thousands of notes, just energy. He's just fucking incredible, dude. I was so inspired after that. I was like, all right, I'm starting the concert right here. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
It was great. I couldn't have walked in at a perfect
Oh,
time.
you walked in on the fucking drum solo?
Yes, dude.
What kind of universe shit is that? What kind of like you're the main character of your own movie type feeling shit is that? Like
I
you
don't
walk
know,
in.
Yeah, Mike Gomez has arrived. Here comes the solo.
Damn, Mike Gomez, huh? Is that how? Yeah,
dude,
that's
I know
Gonzales,
it's
Gonzales. Shit, Jesus Christ.
I'm not. I
Cut
thought y'all
that.
were friends,
Just cut that.
dude. Cut it out. Do it again.
Mike Gomez and Shaun Nix, dude. Shaun Nix. Shaun Nix, dude. When's the last time you heard that one? Middle school.
How red am I getting right now?
Bro, your whole forehead, dude.
I'm gonna start calling you Gomi from now on, dude.
Holy shit.
Dude, you remember that, dude? Gomi, dude.
I think he was trying to say Gons in his defense.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's all
Cut it
right.
short.
Gons is kind of a lit name. You don't go by Gons much, do you?
Well, actually, my Instagram handle is Mike A. Gons.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
So it's I couldn't put the whole fucking thing. Somebody already.
I'm gonna start
Yeah.
calling you Gons, dude.
That's cool. Fucking Gomi.
People
Gomi
call me,
Gons.
people call me Guz, dude.
never-
Guz,
Wait,
Gons.
Guz?
Guz, dude. Yeah, I don't
that
know.
sucks.
My buddy.
Short for guzzler, dude.
Yeah, I guess so. I think it's fun. I like it. I like it because it reminds me of like a Vietnam War movie. Like one of my best friends just started calling me Guz randomly, and because my last name was Gorman, and I just picture like a fucking the choppers like about to leave, and I'm like dying, and I'm like, tell Laura I love her, and he's like, you're gonna tell her yourself, Guz. You know what I mean? That's what it reminded me of. So I was
Just
like, I love
Tropic
it.
Thunder?
Yeah, pretty much. Like
yeah.
a corny fucking Vietnam nickname, but yeah.
Vietnam nickname. But
Yeah.
next.
Dude, but dude, expert level podcasting here, dude.
You're basically talking about the song Rooster.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's
Alice
about
in Chains song?
Yeah, it's about a guy like he's singing about his dad's Vietnam like PTSD.
No shit.
Got
shit.
my pills against mosquito death.
This motherfucker, all the music shit, dude. He's
Jesus
got the
Christ,
music
dude.
facts. We gotta hang.
Yeah, we should.
Holy shit.
Let's hang out.
Hell yeah.
I
All
drink.
right.
Yeah.
He's not even on camera.
Mute.
Yeah. It's all
Shut
right.
the fuck up, dude.
Yeah, he's a fill-in, you guys. I'm sorry. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He's like, I'm out of here, dude.
Yeah.
No, we love Andres.
Thank you.
But those bands are getting so fucking huge. It's crazy that, like, I don't know if you guys know who Falling in Reverse is.
Yeah, dude, that's
Yeah.
Luke. That's Luke's band.
Yeah, Luke
Yeah.
Collins in that right now. My buddy Marco Kubo is playing for them now from Vale of Maya too.
Yeah.
I think. But it's crazy.
Yeah, what
like,
happened to Vale?
I mean, I don't really know. I don't really know, and I don't want to talk about it because they're friends of mine. But
Yeah.
I think they're just I mean, dude, they've been going so hard for like
Long time.
before I ever started doing music, and the whole time I've been, which is like over 10 years.
Yeah.
So it's like they've been going so hard back to back touring. It's like, and then it's like I think Mark's doing some big stuff now
Yeah.
with fill-in stuff, which he's always done. He played with Dance Gavin Dance for a while, and so it's like just leave him alone. People are, you know what I mean? Like everybody's kind of like
Asking questions
Oh, your
and shit.
guys are fucking dead, and it's like they're never gonna fucking go away. They're OGs, you know.
Yeah.
They can take a break if they want.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, I take my shit slow too. You know, like it's like the longevity is the key to the game. I hear that from so many like legends
Yeah.
of all different kinds of things, and so it's just, I don't know. I think they're just taking a hiatus, which I get. It's like sometimes we're moving so slow that it's like, are we on hiatus? You
Damn.
know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it's shit just being in a band is weird. Shit just happens. You know, but
Yeah. Well, that's why I
it's-
try to play with multiple people.
Yeah.
Because I don't like staying
Stagnant.
Yeah, dude, I don't like it. I have to keep moving. I
Yeah.
have to.
I think I'm ready to just do some fun music stuff that's like outside of metal, because I've never really done a music project or anything that was not a metal band.
Really?
You know what I mean? Yeah, I've never. I maybe very early on when I was playing drums with like the kid down the street.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? But then it was quickly like, if it's not metal, I don't want to do it. And for the longest time, I was like, I don't even think I would watch other people play other music. And, you know, I was like, I don't even know if that looks fun.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like so much. It's like at one.
Yeah.
Like even when like chill rock bands are going like all the way as hard as they can, they're like, you know, sometimes some of those like
Yeah.
Weezer type band, you know, it's like Weezer's not throwing fucking down.
I
like
don't know,
the way-
dude.
I don't know. I could be wrong here.
Their new tour, bro. Like the show looks incredible. They have this
Yeah.
whole stage like set up. They come up in this thing from the like it's an elevator from the stage, and then whatever prop opens up and all of them are there. Like it looks fucking cool.
Yeah, I'm not saying that their show isn't sick.
I don't know, bro. Sounded like it.
No, I just mean like the physical shit you do when you're on stage.
Yeah, when you're playing,
in a
you're
metal
rocking.
band.
Oh,
it's
well.
like just so it's so much more intense than when I would go watch indie rock shit in Portland. And I was like, I don't know if I would even want to do that.
Yeah.
But what I was getting at is now my perspective on that has totally changed. And I'm like, I've had some fun just fucking jamming in here with Shaun and like playing country songs and singing with him. And then like, I'm like, damn, this is fucking fun. Singing is fucking fun. And
Dude,
I can
music
do it.
is
and I'm
fun,
like, let's
bro.
go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
so it's like, once I figured out that I unlocked that and I was like, oh, fuck. Like, I could be in a bar cover band and I would have a blast.
Bro,
you
why
know what
don't
I mean?
you?
So yeah, it's weird. It's weird when you're a young. You're lucky you missed this, that you're getting into metal now.
Yeah.
Now that you're an open-minded adult, because I think and I don't know if Shaun can relate being in kind of the punk scene, you know, but it's like there's a time when you're growing up where it's like if it's not fucking heavy, it's gay, dude.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Damn,
yeah,
I
when
don't
you're
know. I
when you're
never
young,
experienced
and then
that.
I remember like when I graduated high school, and I was like, you know what? I like Fall Out Boy, and that's okay. You know what I mean? Like, there's things that I
Yeah.
like that aren't heavy.
Fucking right.
And that's okay, too. You know what I mean? Like,
Dude, you dealt
and
with
then
that shit?
No, I don't know what I mean, it's just like, it could have just been a time and place thing, but yeah, it was like everyone was just like wearing the heaviest metal shirts, and like everyone was like, dude, you heard this band is fucking heavy, dude. And it's just all like, there's like,
I mean, I
you know,
definitely wasn't telling people I was listening to Mariah Carey. You know?
What? I
dude.
shout that from the fucking streets, bro. I
that's
fucking
'cause
love
you've always
Mariah.
been
Yeah, but
confident
yeah.
and skinny and fucking fit.
Talking to a
But
bunch
when,
of
when
young
you're a
fat dudes.
skateboarder
Trying
and
to
hanging
fit
out
in,
with
dude.
metalheads,
We're
it's
just trying
just
to fit
like,
in, dude.
Dude, I never skated. I didn't listen to any hard music when I was growing up. Like,
Yeah, I knew you weren't fucking
yeah,
cool,
case in
dude.
point.
yeah.
I knew
You were
a
just
dork.
a bitch when you were a kid.
This podcast is over.
Nah, man, I actually I grew up listening to fucking Michael Jackson and Earth, Wind, and my dad was
Good
a DJ,
shit,
dude.
yeah.
So he was.
that's pretty cool.
And it's funny, he wasn't even that type of a DJ. He was a country music DJ and a Tejano music DJ, and he'd spin both of them together. Dude, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Like he was putting some cool shit together, man. People used to come on days that he was DJing. Like he'd keep people on the dance floor like crazy. So he knows his shit.
Yeah.
So I grew up listening to all that music first with, you know, all the pop stuff. Mm-hmm. Michael, and dude, even Prince. I didn't really find Prince until I went to college.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dove into Prince once I found that first record, man.
I remember I hit like a certain age where swearing didn't matter anymore, like with my parents. You know, like you hit those different milestones when you're like growing up where like, oh, I'm allowed to just watch this shit all of a sudden with my parents. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I can watch. And I remember my dad, like I was like, I'd never heard who's Prince or something. He was like, oh, and he showed me, my dad showed me a ton of music too. And the first Prince song he ever showed me was "Sexy Motherfucker."
Yeah, dude.
You sexy motherfucker,
Bro,
sexy motherfucker, shaking that ass,
shaking that ass, shaking that ass, bro.
Dude, that's such a good song. Bam, 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 bam. You sexy motherfucker,
Dude, and that drum beat is crazy because the snare drum is on one. Did
Did he write all that stuff, or have other people write that stuff with him?
No, dude, that's him.
Yeah,
That's all him.
that's crazy.
Like all those, even on that first the record that I'm talking about, it's Prince. I Want to Be Your Lover. He played drums on all it. He played everything on that.
What a loss to music.
Oh, bro.
To fucking fentanyl.
Yeah, exactly.
So
They finally
fucking lame.
found out it was. It's crazy, dude.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fun fact: we share a birthday.
With Prince?
Yeah, man.
What is it? June
7th.
June 7th. Yeah.
That and Mike Pence and Muammar Gaddafi.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fun facts, dude. What the fuck? Mike Pence. That's funny.
Yeah. The goat? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the goat, dude?
But yeah, so like most of so I didn't really listen to that shit. Actually,
Yeah.
in middle school, you want to know, this is, I don't think I've ever fucking told anybody this. This might be a little bit embarrassing, but I don't give a fuck. The first CD I ever bought by myself was a fucking, I think it was Good Charlotte's
That's not embarrassing
lifestyle
at all, dude.
Well, okay, so when I was a kid, it wasn't. But,
Yeah.
you know, Good Charlotte's like what you were talking about. Dude, that's not
Yeah,
hard enough.
exactly.
But guess who fucking plays drums on that record?
Who?
Josh Freese. Josh Freese was playing drums on every fucking Buddy's record from like 98 to 2010. Like, especially in the punk and rock and all those heavy scenes.
On Good Charlotte?
Yes, dude. He did the first 2 records. Avril Lavigne's first 2 records, Josh Freese. Evanescence, the record
How
2003.
hard is he balling right
Bro,
now?
It's insane. It's insane. If you want to talk about one of the goats of drumming, that's him.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
All
nuts.
time, bro.
You got to be balling so hard if you were drumming on the Levine. Do they get royalties and stuff like that?
I'm sure he does, dude. And it's so funny because I've heard a couple podcasts with him, and he doesn't like most of the time. They're producer friends of his, like, hey man, come play on this record. Come play on this record.
Yeah.
Sometimes he didn't even know who the artist was. He was just playing the music. And then sometimes realized later, it's like, man, that sounds familiar. It's like, oh shit, I played on that. How crazy is that?
Just hearing hits, just like
Hits on hits on hits, bro.
Half of Now That's What I Call 13 is you.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, I did fucking play on that song.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah.
Remember that shit? Remember when they were hustling that? They were just that was when they were packaging playlists in fucking jewel cases and
dude.
selling it to us on the TV.
Comedy Central, late night,
Yeah.
dude. At midnight, 1 in the morning, they were selling those fucking CDs.
Dude, that shit's nuts.
And then also Girls Gone Wild, too.
Girls Gone Wild too. Now that's what I call music.
87. What the 118? They're still
Damn.
doing it.
The first one is Now That's What I Call 69.
Now that's what I call proud. Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
god.
That's so funny.
It's just RuPaul. What a weird. I feel like we had some of the best like girl. How old are you again, Sean?
41.
Okay, so you're a little before us, but it's like we had the best like technology, like lifespan where we got to like we had fucking Game Boys and we get smartphones.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean? We had like the shitty old video games that rock. You know what I mean? Like the old NES and like
Dude,
the
Super
retro
Nintendo?
games. Yeah, bro.
The best. I still have. So my dad had a Super Nintendo in the early 90s right before I was born.
Wait, do you guys remember Neo Geo?
Oh yeah.
Wait, yeah.
I don't think.
Neo Geo was for like rich kids.
Yeah.
When
Really?
someone had a Neo
That
Geo, you're
had
like,
Metal
what?
Slug. It had King of Fighters.
Yeah.
It had really good sprite stuff. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we made that jump to light speed. It was insane.
Oh yeah. I mean, you look at the graphics now and you're like, what the fuck?
It's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I still play my dad's Super Nintendo. I have it. It's fucking awesome. Bro.
The first video game I ever played was Duck Hunter. Like my mom put the
On
fucking
NES?
plastic gun in my hand. I was like, "Kill the ducks, son.
Dude,
The dog will get them."
surprisingly, it was accurate as fuck.
How is it so accurate?
Dude,
It's like
I don't know.
Prehistoric VR tech.
It was a square bullet too.
yeah.
I actually know how. I recently saw a video on it. It's there's like a little
Fun facts over here, dude. This guy got all the fucking knowledge.
There's a little glass piece inside that reflects from the TV. So it's basically just reflecting the TV CRT screen to the gun.
No shit. Well, you learn something new every day.
Fuck, the more you know.
That's pretty wild, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying.
You're talking about duck hunting. Your
Oh,
dog
yeah,
was getting
yeah.
off the TV.
Yeah. Fucking old video games. But yeah, we had the
Jar
best
peanut
like
butter.
we didn't have fucking smartphones when we were kids, bro.
Yeah.
fucking
I
nice.
remember getting my first phone.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a Motorola Razr flip phone.
Nice. You were so
Damn.
cool, dude. I take
was
it back. You weren't a dork at all. You were fucking rad.
Well,
What color was it?
black.
Oh,
And
so
it was
sick.
funny enough, it was my grandfather's phone who didn't want it anymore. He didn't want it. He was just like, I don't need this.
Wait, what's cooler, the Razor or the Sidekick?
I never had a sidekick.
I mean, the sidekick was unattainable levels of cool.
was
Yeah,
that the
that's the one where you
Only the
flipped it?
coolest, most baller people had the sidekick. I
Okay.
swear.
Okay.
what company was that?
T-Mobile, I think.
That was T-Mobile.
And they, yeah.
Come
and they
on,
had-
facts.
Do you,
Yeah,
do you remember?
yeah,
do,
where
you
you
remember
at?
do you remember the G1? The G1 was Google's first phone, and they tried to do the sidekick. You pull up
No.
the G1. I don't know how we're talking about. We're
No,
talking about
man.
old shitty stuff. You remember the chocolate, dude? The
I
LG
do.
cho-
I
had a
actually- I actually do
'Cause
remember
they
the
marketed
chocolate.
to us, to the music kids.
No shit.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
so funny. I do remember
and
that
that thing
now.
was actually pretty sick.
It had the whole fucking keyboard on it. No more T9. Y'all remember that?
I got the BlackBerry
You did?
World. Yeah.
T9 was low key efficient. I think about that
Oh,
sometimes.
bro, I would just
think
sit
about
there
that.
and just
yeah,
like-
You knew
and
exactly
You, and you
what
were
it was.
kind of like
100%.
you were almost like reading Braille. You know what I mean? You'd be like in class and you'd be like, "What's up?" You know what I mean?
It's so
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. Sidekicks ruled.
That's wild. It was a
Was that
fucking.
Kim with a side chick? Or
Kim with a side chick, dude. Is it?
Dude, he's slipping today, dude.
Oh man,
I love it,
Dude.
I love
Mike
it.
Gomez.
Maybe
And
you
Kim with a side chick.
maybe you need to eat some fast food or something,
Bro.
dude. I don't know. What are you dying? You having
Yeah,
a
did you
stroke?
eat before? See, that's why I stopped. That's why I'm late.
I only do fasted podcasts.
That's funny, man.
Dude, the chocolate was, dude. I went
LG
through,
chocolate.
I went through so many of these.
Did you really?
They were such pieces of shit.
They were.
Bro, the 2 pieces were on this shitty rail that just slid
kept
up and down.
breaking
and
them.
dude, one time I remember I was like walking through my high school and I flipped it up to like text somebody. And,
Don't they just went
well,
sliding
no,
off?
they're held together by like, you know, those little like ribbony things that plug into like motherboards of like computer
yeah,
chips.
yeah.
You ever seen those? Like
Yeah.
when people build computers, it's held together. It's on those 2 rails and held together by one little piece of string.
Yeah.
And so I flipped it up and it just went like they fell apart and it's just dangling on this one little screen. I'm like,
Did it
or a
still work?
string, and I'm like, what the? Yeah, I think
He's
it did.
walking around
I
like
think it did
this,
still
holding
work.
it.
It was so lame, but they marketed. They got us so good. They're like, ditch the iPod. We got you
Nah.
with this shitty piece of plastic.
My God.
It's
Nah,
so
man.
funny, dude. But yeah, we had the best technological life. I feel like I hate to be like you know, kids these days will never know, but it's like, dude, fucking growing up in the 90s was so fucking sick. Dude.
I loved it, man. I was outside all the time. I played sports growing up. Like I didn't even play music when I was
Yeah. Oh.
there. Hey, dude, what are we doing here? You know, it's me. I fucked it up.
Yeah, you're twisting it all over.
Yeah.
You're like, so anyway, you're off-roading with the fucking shirt.
Nah, man. Like I didn't even start playing music till I was 18. So I played all sports. I was outside all the time, fucking doing all that shit. And actually, did you see somebody posted this on Instagram the other day? It was a picture of kids in North Carolina or South Carolina that their neighborhood was completely out because of the hurricane, and all the kids were outside playing basketball and like playing tag and shit like that. I was like, and it said, "Remember the old days," or something like
a
that.
natural disaster has to happen
Dude.
to get kids to go outside.
How crazy is that, dude? That's kind of insane.
Dude, the apocalypse is gonna happen, and kids are gonna be like, "This is pretty cool, actually."
Which is pretty
beats
crazy.
The pants off TikTok.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about because it's probably way more dangerous than before the hurricane because all the looting and everything. Because everybody's
Oh yeah, it's like the worst time to go out.
yeah. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, go outside and play now.
But it was a cool like human thing. It's like, oh man, the whole neighborhood's out. And I never got to live in a neighborhood. So my house was on like a main street, so I didn't have anybody to hang with. So I would have to go to friends' houses and everybody would come to their house and we would hang. So it was cool to see something like that. It's like, man, fuck. And now kids get to experience the shit that we did in the 90s when we didn't, all we had was video games. But like during the day, we would go and fucking play Little League or flag football. Did you ever play like tackle football where y'all would on the street?
Oh no,
What, dude? Fucking, and I would play with guys that I was always the fucking runt kid, anyways. But I was faster than all of them. But when they did fucking get me, bro, I'm broken.
dude.
Yeah,
On the
you were-
street?
You were so not a dork. I take it back again. You were so not a dork.
dude. I all my friends were like athletes. Yeah, I just
Texting your athlete friends on your Razr phone, you're like, bro, you guys want to meet up and tackle each other in the middle of the street?
we played on the street. We played in like rocky
Here,
fields.
right? That was here in
no
Texas,
man.
right?
Oh, it was in Texas, but
yeah.
in the Rio Grande Valley.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like we'd play on like fields with actual gravel and shit. So it was like we just
It's like
we
the,
fucking
the bum fights of flag football.
Pretty much, dude.
Out there fucking
fucking each other up
getting
big time.
raspberries and shit.
Dude,
coming home bleeding.
Yeah, but and I never broke anything. I was always like cut up and scars everywhere, but we never, we fucking climbed trees and shit. What kid climbs a tree now? Exactly.
Well, I looked it up on ChatGPT, and climbing trees is a huge cause of death. And it's like, they would have some fact or some shit.
Dude, yeah. I remember at my grandfather's house, like all my cousins would get together and we'd bring friends over and we had an actual tree house. And we would play tag outside in the yard, like 15 of us.
Yeah.
And we would climb on top of the tree house into a tree. And then, everybody would be climbing up and trying to get you. And we'd jump off the fucking trees, dude. It was like 10, 12 feet.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. Like, no kids are fucking doing that
Get
right
these
now.
kids some video games, dude. That's too much playing outside.
It was a
That's
lot.
the other side of the coin of playing outside.
I
is
guess,
like,
yeah.
Do you think kids going outside nowadays is more dangerous? Like, you think, like because back in the, like our parents should always talk about like how, like my dad anyway was always like, yeah, my mom used to just like throw us outside and lock the door and be like, come back at
my parents never
sundown.
did that. Yeah,
like go spend time outside. That was like their thing.
They didn't have to. They didn't have to do that with my family.
They just wanted to go outside.
Exactly.
All the time.
Yeah.
I feel like people will be getting snatched up more.
Well, I think it's because we probably know more now. We know, like they're always.
It was always happening that much.
We just didn't know about it, so it was like, fuck it,
That's true. Yeah. We didn't have like fucking true crime TV. Like, missing. You know what I mean? Disappeared. Like all these shows of like kids just getting grabbed and
fuck
yanked.
that, dude.
Crazy. It's always like a parent too.
Oh yeah.
It's always like it's always somebody weird, like old neighbor, the rickety neighbor. You know what I mean? What's up, guys? So we have a sponsor for the podcast now. Yeah, I can't believe it either. So we are now sponsored by Pocket Dispo. Pocket Dispo is an awesome company that makes these sweet lenses for your Sony, Fujifilm, Nikon cameras that are actually made with an authentic disposable camera lens. So it gives you a cool look to your photos. And it's an eco-friendly alternative to the conventional disposable camera. So listeners of this podcast can get 10% off when they use the code GORCAST at www.pocketdispo.com. Again, that's www.pocketdispo.com/GORCAST for 10% off. And it's a great way to kind of spice up your photography if you're taking photography, as a job and you have these nice cameras laying around, but you want something kind of easy on the go. It makes my camera really light. I took this thing to ACL recently. I'll put a couple photos right here up on the screen. You can see kind of what they look like, but it's cool. It has an infinity focus, 28 millimeters, and it has chromatic aberration. I'm not a smart photographer. I don't know what that means. Maybe that means something to you guys, but has a little bit of vignetting and that classic softness of film photography. So if you're like me and you want that kind of film look that everyone loves right now, but you don't want to deal with all the bullshit of doing film, and you just want to, a quick way to take some sweet photos that aren't necessarily like Polaroid, but they give you that same kind of nostalgic quality. Head over to pocketdispo.com/Gorecast and get 10% off one of these bad boys. And send me some pictures that you took with it. You know what I mean? Anyway, you guys, thank you for supporting the podcast, and back to the show.
He was a sexual molester, but you didn't know.
Dude, I'm sorry. It's my girlfriend, my fiance is just all about the fucking true crime shit.
I love it.
I know way more than I ever wanted to know about. Like, I hear one, like she'll just throw it on in the background, shit we've already seen. There's like this one where this woman poisoned her husband with antifreeze. It's like a famous one. And she was like so stupid and tried to be like,
it wasn't me.
It wasn't me. He was just suicidal or whatever.
Antifreeze?
Yeah, but she always said it weird. She said anti-free. She was like retarded. She fucking said anti-free. And so she wrote his suicide note, the fake suicide note. And she was like, I just want to kill myself with anti-free. And they were like, bitch, you're the only person that says anti-free. Like, you wrote this, dumbass. What the fuck? Yes. But like, I know so much about it. I heard it again this morning and I was like, classic. You know what I mean? Oh, the anti-freeze one, the classic.
Yeah.
The murder porn is fucking out of control.
Well, I love
in my house.
Yeah, I mean, me too, man. I love all the serial killer documentaries.
Did you watch the Menendez one?
The new one?
Yeah, it's the one that the
Menendez brothers.
Yeah, the
Netflix
Jeffrey Dahmer guy that did the Dahmer one. He did the Menendez brothers. You know that one?
I know.
Where the two guys killed their parents.
Yeah,
that was wacky, bro.
Yeah.
It was wacky. They killed their parents, and then they're like, so they kill their parents, and then they're like balling out of control for like 7. I think I looked it up. It was like 7 months or something. Like
that's fucking wild.
They quickly got the inheritance when they thought they didn't have it, and then they just started balling out ridiculous for like 7 months. And then the whole time they're going, the mafia killed my parents. My dad was like a crazy, fucking Colombian guy or whatever it was. And they said the mafia, and then the cops were like, oh, no fucking mafia. You know what I mean? And then they catch them, and they're like, oh, like, no, like, we were scared that they were going to kill us because they've been raping us for like 20 years.
Was that actually true?
Well, that's the weird thing about it is like nobody can really tell, and they're so smarmy. and like just the worst.
Fucking kids.
You know-
Weren't they rich too? It was like a rich
yeah.
family.
Yeah. Their dad was like some record executive, like Latin music record executive guy.
Really?
That signed. What was the Latin boy band that like I think it was that Latin boy. Menudo, yeah, Menudo.
Oh, he was there. He was there like manager
got
or
them
something?
like signed or something.
Oh,
like
shit.
he was doing big money deals like that.
Yeah.
And I think he had ties to the like adult film industry or something. And so that's what they were trying to say that the mafia.
That's what they look like now,
dude.
Holy fuck!
Prison fucked them up. Oh yeah, the homeboy was like bald from a young age, wearing toupees all the time.
No shit.
And so he was like psycho in jail about like I have to have the right toupee.
Yeah. Was that a series as good as the Dahmer
In
one?
a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Like,
Dahmer
dude,
one was fucking killer,
was.
dude.
It
I
was
was
insane.
addicted to it.
Oh, I want to watch it again.
Yeah, no,
'cause it was
I
so
have watched
fucking
it again.
Gruesome and fun, but
Yeah, my ex fiance and I we ran through that thing.
Yeah.
It was so fucking good, dude. I was getting scared. I was like, holy fuck, this is crazy.
yeah.
But I like all the actual documentaries when it shows like actual footage of what had happened.
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
the John
crime
Wayne
scene ones.
Dude, the John Wayne Gacy one. I think it's on Hulu or I'm pretty sure it's on Hulu. It was so fucking creepy, dude.
Oh, dude,
So creepy.
They showed pictures of what the crawl space in his house looked like.
Yo.
Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then they showed him like going through all the notes, and he like is telling you just nonchalantly like what he did.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And all the clown shit.
Yeah, and like, and I don't know if you knew like how like when the feds started following him around, he was like such a cock because he was like
He'd come out and
he,
talk to
he
them.
would say, "Come grab a cup of coffee with me."
On
Yeah,
the inside of his
psych-
house,
and
bro.
they're just like these guys are the CIA guys
Standing
are
on
like.
top of the bodies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the CIA guys are like, this fucking site, we got to see where this goes. Let's go
Yeah.
get a coffee with this guy. You know what I mean? Then he just listened to him talk until they had the evidence, and it was like months, years
Yeah.
or something. Shit's crazy. I thought that Jeffrey Dahmer director guy was going to do a Gacy one because I don't know if you remember, but there's like a beginning of one of those episodes is like
Yeah.
Gacy, and I was like, yo,
Yes.
get that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought, but Menendez brothers is like, I'll take it, but let me get a Gacy one, bro.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I would fucking love
I don't know if
that
they can be
shit.
showing all that killing kids though. I think that maybe Netflix is like, yo,
That's where they cross the line.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, but
know.
I don't know. The
Did you watch Mindhunter? Do you remember that show?
yes, I did, and I liked it for a couple seasons.
Well,
It's
it
like
was
2 or 3.
It was
right?
only. I think it was only two
only
seasons.
2.
Yeah,
but
but
it's where
had-
they go and talk to him, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a bunch of serial killers in one, and the BTK killer was the one that was like the overarching. They would show him every other episode, like how he's kind of building up to do his first one. They never did season 3 because it was gonna cost Netflix too much money.
That was a miss.
Who is the director? It's yeah, it was Lynch. Yeah.
Oh, David Lynch.
It was going to cost too much, and Netflix didn't want to pay for it, or so, it was something about money, so he
Yeah.
couldn't do it. But we never got to finish that story arc. Dude, it was such a good show too.
That
Yeah,
was the one where
Mindhunter.
they're creating the BAU, right? And like,
Yes,
and
yes.
it's like the nerdy guy, like, no. If we talk to these guys, we can learn more. And then then the machismo, like the macho fucking
FBI
like,
agent, yeah.
FBI's like, yeah, this guy's fucking gay, dude. Like, we got to
Which
go
is-
in with force. We got to beat him up. You know what I mean? That's
Yes.
like what it is. And
Yes.
that guy, that actor is so perfect for that. He's such like football coach energy.
Yeah. Absolutely, exactly right. Exactly right. That dude, that show was so good, and I was pissed they canceled it. I was like, yo, that's. I don't watch a lot of TV, but like the first season of True Detective, and Mindhunter, and a couple others that I was like actually sat down to watch, and I was like, yo, this shit is fucking awesome.
Dude, it was such a segue from with True Detective, where it's like the first one was like one of the most masterful things I've ever seen produced.
Incredible.
And McConaughey and these like awesome people are in the show. And
Do you remember episode 4? Where's that 10-minute
haven't seen it in
shot?
a
It's a 10-minute scene. They filmed it in Beaumont.
Okay.
It's a 10-minute one take shot of
Okay.
McConaughey. It follows McConaughey through this whole like gang
I gotta
thing.
watch that again.
Dude,
I haven't watched it since it came
that
out.
scene is incredible.
Okay, I'm gonna
bro.
watch it
You
again.
have to watch it.
But I
do you
thought
remember
it
that
was-
scene?
No.
It was episode 4.
Yeah.
He's in Beaumont investigating this like old like it's old housing like subsidized housing essentially.
It's like abandoned houses and shit. Right?
It's kind of, but people are still living there, and there's a whole like turf war going on. Yeah. He's like going through the whole thing, and shit's flying everywhere. I think it's 10 minutes, and it's shot. It's one take, dude. Incredible. Crazy. They follow him through. I love shit like insane.
That. They have an episode of that Menendez brothers one where it's literally just she's talking to one of the guys.
Yeah,
and it's like the whole scene relies on how well he's acting.
Yeah,
right. And there's no like flash. There's no cutaways to like.
It's just the camera's on him.
And it's a slow zoom. It starts zooming from the minute the episode starts. And it's just a slow zoom into him as she's asking questions. It's almost like you're looking through the camera that he's being recorded on or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when you meet with your lawyer and shit.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's like at the end of it, you're like, wait a minute, was that just one whole shot? Because like you're so invested. You're locked in the whole fucking time. And it's like crazy because he's like crying and like looking weird, being weird, and like like it's just like really good acting. And so you're like locked in. You don't even realize that you're not. There's not a bunch of different shots,
cuts and stuff.
Cuts and stuff. Yeah, it's crazy. I love that kind of like avant-garde fucking.
Absolutely.
Like let's just see how good the writing is. So good that we can and the acting is so good we can just do one fucking
take,
one shot. I don't know if it was one take, but it was just
I mean,
it sounds like it kind of was, but I don't know.
Dude, that's kind of like the thing that so y'all are making fun of me that I just filmed a movie and shit like that. But that was.
Did you? I didn't know that.
Wait, that's what you were making fun of me for. Yeah. No, that's it.
Oh.
Yeah. You didn't know that?
I thought he was just saying because you're fucking doing big shows and shit.
No. Yesterday I filmed a movie.
I saw that, but I was like, what is that? Can you talk about it? Or
yeah,
no?
it's
okay.
Well, I mean, everybody's posting about it. It's my buddy Joshua Stoltz. He wrote and is directing and starring in the movie. It's a short film. It's probably like 25, 30 minutes long. But it's fucking filmed like a real movie, man. It's incredible. But talking about camera angles and shots and like the way they put it together, seeing how the sausage is made, like I'm pretty much just an extra, but I was watching the actual actors go through the motions of like performing the scene and the way the camera's moving and shooting and it comes in and comes out. Like the camera guy has like I don't know what the actual name is called.
Operator.
Yeah. He's like zooming in and doing all these things, and it really makes a fucking scene, bro.
Oh yeah.
And so Josh is like, hey, I want this shot from up here, and then I want this shot from up here. Every shot that they got of this one monologue that the villain goes around and he's like interrogating him and doing shit. Every scene has a different feel, and it like we would look back after they do a take, and there was one shot where it's like looking up at both of them. And he comes down kind of slowly and then fucking barks in his ear and like fucking scared. Like honestly, you could probably see me go like this in the background. It was so fucking
visceral.
Dude, it was crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah, no, I was like, man, this.
Was he using one of the like Dr. Octopus fucking crane things?
They set it up on two poles and they had the wheel go like this.
Oh, okay, yeah, a little glider or slide thing.
Is that what it's called? Dolly?
No.
It's called. I can't remember. What it's called. I don't know any of the lingo, so I was learning so much by just hanging out with these incredible actors, dude.
Yeah.
And so we did a couple takes of like different angle shots, and I'm actually really excited to see how he's going to cut it together because there's so many powerful moments of him doing that monologue, and zooming in and zooming out. Like you could tell there was a shot, and he's out and then comes in like that. And then comes back out when he kneels down and gets in his ear and starts telling him all this crazy shit.
And he's like up in his face.
Creepy, dude.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was fucking awesome to see that. And then the actor's just doing his thing.
Were they using like cameras like these or big ones?
No, it's
big,
like
fat ones?
like legit fucking huge cameras. Yeah.
Shit's crazy.
It was so cool, man. And actually seeing the actors do that, because I'm not a fucking actor. I have zero acting experience. But watching them do it, it's like, yo, they're artists, bro.
Yeah.
And the choices they were making, like he had a cigarette in his hand, and the beats that he was pausing, drops a cigarette, fucking does that.
Yeah.
And then goes around him and delivering
it's like every single
details.
Millisecond is like planned out, basically.
I mean, maybe not, bro. Yeah. Like, because he did it a couple different ways, a bunch, like, I don't know, probably like 8 or 9 different ways. And each of them had this like weird nuance to it that any of them could have worked.
Like when somebody does stand up one night compared to the next.
Absolutely. They're working on shit, and the director would be like, hey, maybe try it like this, or don't come around me at this time, or I need you to hit a certain mark, so that way my character comes in and like pulls something out of his boot, and then he fucking grabs me. It's like a whole thing.
It seems crazy to film, like, to be responsible for setting up big sets like that. For me, like, that is where my interest in photography kind of ends. Like, I'm not trying to go make a feature film.
Yeah.
That's a specific breed of, like, person that goes to film school and, like, wants to get in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, that is a whole nother ballgame. I was talking to Troy Conrad about that on here because he's made movies and stuff. And
wait, Troy's made movies?
I think so. Yeah, or he's been involved in. He's he's filmmaker. Yeah. He did a TV show for a while, I guess, called Setlist. Show. I think it was a TV show. Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about it on the podcast.
Now we're getting into your world, dude.
Yeah.
Photography.
Yeah.
I've always had an eye like wanting to do it. I just have never done it. Like the shots. So he's every company that I've been a part or that I'm a part of right now. He's taken all of my shots, and it was cool working, like seeing his eye, and like remember when you came to the shed, and he was like, "Man, I never get to be this creative with stuff like." The lighting, everything delivers a certain feel.
Because he's doing a lot of live stuff, so he has to go. You have to adjust based on whatever the venue setup is or the lights there and shit. Yeah. You don't have as much control over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even get back to like the whole movie thing. I mean, the set designer and what they do to set up the scene is always, I think, the most interesting to me. Like what you were saying is, you know, that's kind of where it stops.
Yeah.
It's just all the intricate details versus just filming it and camera angles. It's everything else around that goes into that scene. It's just like, holy shit.
I think it's so interesting. I guess I should say I don't ever want to do it.
That's
That's what I meant to say. Is like I can't make a movie. I don't want to make a movie. That just seems like so much fucking shit. I like to show up with my camera, shoot some shit, get paid, I'm out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or do something fun with friends or whatever. And then it's like, but like
it's very detailed and then also big picture shit too. Cause like every little thing that was on the bar yesterday, like, so we filmed in a barn or like a bar that's called the barn. And they had like specific drinks that had napkins under it like this and half open and shit all over the place that like made it look like a real fucking bar.
Yeah.
But they staged all that. And you're like, oh yeah, that looks like a fucking
But like even like, so even the set that I was on the other day, it's like they have 6 hatchets, right? And they're all different.
Okay.
So it's like it's up to the director to be like, oh, this one works for the scene.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like the set designer is just like, okay, here are all the options. Now what's going to fit for whatever it is that you're going for. So even like in a bar scene, it's like, well, I don't want white napkins. I want black napkins. I don't want this pattern
like
on there.
everything.
I don't want this.
I
don't want a brown bottle. I want a clear bottle. You know, just like all those
so
little
deep,
nuances.
dude.
It really does.
And I'm watching the, Menendez or whatever I'm watching, and I like get really high or something, and I'm like, dude, they thought about the fucking napkins. Like they thought about everything. Everything is planned out. Like obviously there's some improv shit that makes shit, feel real, but it's like. Dude, like, oh my God, they fucking had to pick. How many sweatshirts did they go through before they picked that cardigan? Like, you know what I mean?
It's that's why these productions take so long to either to film or just edit, and they'll film something a year before or a year and a half before, and it doesn't come out till that time later. So that's why movies take so fucking long.
Yeah.
When you're a kid, you're like, man, why is the movie taking forever to come out? You know,
and then you got reshoots, and it's like, well, then you have to reset up everything again.
Yeah.
What's crazy is how quick shit gets on a streaming service. Like that technology is easy now. That's just files, drag and drop, upload.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you remember in the 90s you go see a movie and then it takes like 5 or 6 months for it to come out on DVD or VHS?
Long, yeah.
Yeah, you're like, well, what the fuck? Now I have to wait 6 months to watch that movie
till it comes out on DVD, and you're like, fuck. And like nowadays they're like, we'll wait till it comes on Hulu next week. Yeah, exactly.
Dude, yeah, it's crazy. It's like you had to see it the night it comes out at midnight to like, oh shit, I have to see it now before I have to wait 6 months.
Oh, dude, another fat kid thing I've been doing recently.
Let's go.
And I want to talk about some fat kid things that you guys still do sometimes. Because I know you
never a fat kid.
I know, but you eat like one.
Yeah, it's true.
So I want to hear about some, because you guys are all fit boys and shit on the gram, but we need to get dirty about it. I know you guys, get some maple syrup going every now and then.
I don't like maple syrup.
All right, well, you know what I mean. But no, I've been going to movies again.
Yeah,
I've been going to the movies, bro.
I love
Let me
movies.
tell you, it's been a while. There hasn't been a lot of good ones that I wanted to see.
Yeah.
I went and saw Beetlejuice.
I still haven't seen it, dude.
So
see
much.
this.
I want to
so
see
much
it.
fun.
I want to see it so bad
So
too.
much fun. Watch the first one first.
Yeah, of course.
And then I did it backwards because I hadn't seen the first one in a long time.
Yeah.
And then I just watched it like last night. I'm like, these movies are so fucking good.
I feel like
forgot
that's risky because it's like once you watch the first one, then you see the new one, you're like, oh, this is shit.
Maybe it's better to do it the way that I did it then.
I mean,
I don't know.
Well, I've heard.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean you see the new one and then the old one looks like shit?
No,
Oh,
you
they
see
had
the
the way
new
around.
yeah.
They were pretty true to it, dude. It was
It's
pretty dope.
It's everybody from the old movie
Yeah.
except for Alec and Gina.
Yeah.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah,
Well,
everybody comes
yeah.
back. I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And then obviously new characters and stuff like that. But Tim approached Michael Keaton and was like, "Hey, we were gonna do it the right way."
Which is so dope.
Yeah, and apparently
Getting the band back together. boys.
literally, dude. Yeah, and apparently like Michael Keaton only has like maybe 15 minutes in the
Yeah.
movie. 15 to 17, just like the
Total?
yeah,
Yeah.
like the first one. You
Yeah.
never there's like little
Yeah,
parts.
they really. I was watching it last night, and they really lead up. They really like edge you on seeing Beetlejuice.
That's the fucking
the
that's
magic.
movie telling, bro. Like,
Yeah.
have you seen Long Legs? Did you watch that movie with Nicolas Cage?
No,
It's like a demonic
horror?
ed It's a horror movie. Yeah,
I heard it was super scary.
is it
so
new?
it's relative. Yeah, like a couple months.
Nick
it came out in the
Cage
summer.
rules.
I had no idea Nicolas Cage was even in the movie until I saw it.
Okay.
So he didn't really do promotion because they were trying to
Yeah.
build up the movie.
That's a new way to do it.
It
Instead
is a
of
new-
like marketing like featuring starring Nicolas Cage.
but they didn't. That was the cool
Whoa,
thing.
He was just like a huge cameo.
So
he was
he-
a main character.
exactly.
Main character cameo.
He's the main villain essentially. So you start the movie and it's this fucking super weird kind of shot. I think some of it was they shot it in 35 millimeter too, so you could see it the way they shot it as well. I didn't get to do the Alamo House or Alamo Draft House version of that, so I just saw it like a regular movie. But it's like I think it's like set in the 90s. I can't remember, but the whole point of that is like the storytelling of leading up to seeing a villain, like what all this is, setting up the story. It would have been way scarier if they didn't show his face, because they showed his face like 15 minutes into the movie, and you're like, oh, what the fuck? Like that's the reason why Halloween is so scary. John Carpenter's Halloween, set 1979. They never they always show like little pieces like that.
Right.
You know, they keep him, or they show it from his perspective, like in the car where
Right.
Jamie Lee's walking, and then he just does this.
I guess they don't really show Freddy that much either in those old ones. I mean,
in the
like
first
some of
one,
the
maybe
old ones, yeah.
right. But that's for horror, like edging you on like, whoa, what the
Yeah.
fuck? You know,
Yeah.
that's the scary part. That's the thriller of it,
Mm-hmm.
dude. And a lot of these newer movies, they get to the fucking punch right away, and you're like, I'm not scared anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was the
And
problem.
they just try to get you with jumps on the way, and
It's
we're
all
too
jump
good.
scares.
We're too good for that now. Like we know, like as soon as that music dies down,
yeah,
we know the jump scare's coming.
It's
you're
the
not.
same-
You're not getting me with fucking jump.
it's the same formula.
Yeah. When I get got with a jump scare now, I go, nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good one.
I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it. You got me. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
good. It's rare.
Yeah, yeah.
You got me.
Yeah, I haven't seen recently. I haven't seen a horror movie that's like, man, that was fucking.
It's spooky season right now.
I know,
We're
man.
getting into spooky season.
I know, I'm
bro.
ready. I'm gonna go back and fucking
Terrifier
watch it.
3's coming out.
Dude, I actually love.
And I didn't watch.
Terrifier.
I watched the first part of the first one, and my girl was like, "I don't want to watch
I don't wanna
this
watch
right
this.
now." Yeah, it's gross.
It's
I wanna,
gory
I
as
wanna
fuck.
watch it.
That's
it's
all
kind
it
of
is.
silly though.
It
right?
is.
Like
He's
that's
a fucking
silly
clown.
levels of gore. It's like when you push the violence so far that it's just hilarious.
Well, that's what he wanted
like
to do.
Hostel. You remember that movie Hostel that we
Yeah.
were watching when we were younger? Yeah.
The first one is
The first one.
cool.
Yeah.
All the other ones are just like
It's
trash
just, dude,
versions
it's
of
like
it.
10 minutes of just tits and ass.
Yeah.
And then they just start chopping bodies up.
Well, because it's in
shit is
they go
crazy.
to Germany, right? It's like a
Yeah.
whole German thing where they
Yeah,
stay
yeah,
out of
yeah.
hospital. Yeah, it's
They're
fun.
just giving like young dudes like rock hard cocks and then just
Wow.
and then just in the movie theater. Yeah, dude, you're just in the movie theater as a young boy, like watching that, and you're like, oh my God, those tits are awesome. And then they just start chopping people's bodies up, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh my God, what's no? It's like,
Why am I so hard
why
right
am
now?
I so hard? Why am I stop it? That was just where I remember. That was just the funniest segue to just it was like Amsterdam titty parties, and then
It's like the movie Saw, like the
first one.
Saw.
The first one,
like,
killer.
This is insane.
Yeah.
And then it just started getting crazier and crazier.
second one was good too. I think when they're trapped in the house, the pit of needles.
Oh, dude.
And
that
don't
made me
remember that.
sick.
Did it really?
Oh, dude, like
You don't remember when they're
thing
trapped in
full
the
of
house?
needles
I
and she has to
remember.
jump in to find something.
Oh,
she was
fuck
like a
that.
heroin addict or something.
The very beginning, the first person that dies, it's in the very first 2 minutes of the movie. They're like all wake up in this room and the door's locked. This big guy's like, "Fuck this! I'm getting out of here."
Yeah.
And there's a key like right next to the door, and it's like, "Don't use this key on the door." And he's like, "Fuck this! I'm using this key."
Yeah.
And he like looks through the peephole and uses the key, and a gun blows his head
Shows
off
his-
and shit. Yeah. Those movies are awesome.
That,
I'm
after all
fully
that.
erect right now.
I'm so hard.
Dude,
right
why am
now,
I?
dude.
Fuck, I'm hard right
There's
now.
not even tits in this. And I'm fucking hard, dude.
That was a trick of all the directors and writers. Let's get these dudes, fucking young kids, hard,
let's get
and
the
then
blood
they're
pumping.
addicted. Yeah, they're addicted to fucking seeing death
Yeah.
on the screen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
But that movie Smile, did you watch that movie?
bro.
I love that movie. The
That-
second one's coming out
I know.
next week.
Yes,
Or
so
this
that was
week. Tomorrow.
Is it really?
It comes out tomorrow.
Already?
We should go to the movies. We're going to the fucking
Alamo
movies,
Draft
boy.
House, bro. I got
We're going to
tickets.
fucking movies, dude.
Yeah.
Sean, I'm making you eat popcorn and Bunch of Crunch, dude.
Wow. Going back to the fat kid
Sean,
life,
I'm
dude.
making you eat
Bunch of
Bunch of Crunch,
Crunch.
dude. I want to ruin Sean, dude. I want him to put it all back on, dude. You've kept it off for 30 years. You've been chiseled for 30 solid years, dude.
Dude, this. So we go on like weekly runs. Yeah, we've been going
Quit
on
bragging,
weekly
dude.
runs. Yeah, but I'm going to tell you a story. So we ran with Zach Bitter the other day, and we went up we took like a break and went up the Capitol steps.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And we're trying to find. We're like, yo, let's take a bro picture. We're out here working out. And before we'd even ask, this gay couple comes up to him like, "Ooh, look at you." You remember that?
Oh yeah.
And he was like, "Well, actually, can you take a picture of us?" She goes, "I'll take it." Or wow, what did he say? I don't want to lie. He said something like, "I'll take." I can't remember what exactly he said, but he was like all about it. He's like, "You look great," because he had his shirt off. He was the only one that had his shirt off. He's like, "Wow,
Daddy, chill, dude.
for real."
Come on,
they
dude.
came up to us because
Daddy.
You guys, yeah, both of you guys should have to have a permit to take your shirt off, dude. It's not cool. Don't be taking your shirt off around me. I don't need
But
that.
gay guys always make you feel the best.
the best.
Oh, okay.
The best, yeah.
They're so great.
His smile afterwards, he's like, "Oh man, I'm fucking. You right, dude. I am fucking jacked."
You got home to the wife, and she's like, "Why are you so smiley today?"
Oh my god.
Nothing. You're on the bed with your kicking your feet behind your head,
And hey, bro, all gay dudes take great pictures too.
Oh,
like
nice, yeah.
he was like on his knees taking pictures.
I bet he
up and
was.
down.
Yeah.
I walked right into that one, dude. Whoops.
You backed right into that one.
Come on, dude, give me a rim shot, bro.
God damn it.
Hell yeah.
Anyways, we got a fucking sick picture out of that one. So thanks for having your
and
shirt
some
off, bro.
and some dope gay compliments.
Only to him though. I didn't have my shirt off. I fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
They were
Zach.
like, damn, you look good, and they were like, you small, but you good.
yeah, but here's the
But they
thing,
didn't
dude.
see you with the shirt off. You look like a fucking action figure.
You're like, have you seen my Instagrams?
Yeah, that's actually funny.
You look
Dude,
like Stretch Armstrong, dude.
wow, Stretch Armstrong.
Rip. That was an old pull. Yeah, I don't know why I thought of that. I was
That's
just like,
funny.
I was like, who has abs? Stretch Armstrong has abs. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna comment on the fact is like, so he's how tall are you?
6'1".
So he's 6'1". He looks the way he does. And everybody's looking, right? So I'm a small guy. I'm a fucking short king. I'm 5'5", 5'6" on a good day.
Short king.
Short king, dude.
Yeah, it's what I've been this tall since fucking.
Can you fit that across your knuckles?
No.
I was like,
Wait, actually,
I'm doing the
no.
math.
Short's 5.
SHORTKIN. Oh yeah, you can't.
Short kin.
Short kin, dude.
Short kin.
Oh, SHRT. You could do
I get-
SHRT, then you could be Shark King.
Short-
though.
Shark King.
Shark king.
Shark King might not be good.
Dude,
Bro,
the amount
you
of
heard
times
about
that I've
Mike?
shat my pants too is like,
Bro, Mike's the
actually,
Shark
I am
King.
the Shark King, bro.
Oh my god.
Yo. You
Yeah,
shit your
but dude-
pants recently, dude?
I don't remember. Well, hold on. Let me think about this.
Come on, dude. Those protein farts are wild.
dude. Those
Don't be
protein
lying.
farts are
Don't be
wild.
lying.
They are wild.
Every fart's a gamble when you're working out and drinking protein every day.
Well, wait. So, like,
Do you ever fart on stage and then some band member actually gets a whiff and they're like,
dude,
and you're just laughing.
horns-
you're
the
like,
horn
"This is
guy?"
amazing.
Yeah, Carlos sits right next to me, bro. Dude, there was one time where I had bad gas, and it wasn't from protein. It was just some shit that because I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh, okay.
So I'd live fucking life on the
You'll
edge.
take an L on some ice cream.
No, I can't, dude. Ice cream fucks me up, dude.
Yeah.
Big time. I can't do.
I feel it.
You know, or whole milk or whatever shit like that. I don't remember what I ate during the day, but it wasn't good. And I walked in, and I was like, "Yo, today's gonna be fucking disgusting for these guys." And I can't hold it because then I start getting cramps and I can't play.
Yeah.
So I was just, you know.
You're just hitting a sick fill. You're like,
And dude, I was hitting them with the biggest bombs.
oh
bro.
my god, dude.
And what are you gonna do?
That's so
Just gotta laugh it off, bro.
That is
You gotta laugh it off. So yes, I've done that.
You're like, hey, how's that taste? Put that reed in your mouth. How's that?
The reed was absorbing all the fucking
Just sucking air, dude.
sucking it all up.
God.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good at all. But I don't remember the last time I shat my pants.
Yeah.
Which is good.
That's good.
It's
Good
fucking
for you,
great.
buddy.
Yeah, I know.
Shaun?
I mean, I haven't shit my pants, but there's been runs like I won't do torchies. If I eat torchies,
Torchy's queso, bro. I can't
if
do
I
it.
eat torchies, I know for 2 days I can't go on a long distance run.
Really?
Yeah, because I'll shit like 6 times during the day. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but I've gotten 2-3 miles in, and I'm just like.
Oh, I
You're in
gotta
the
go.
middle of in a neighborhood.
There's been
You're like,
plenty
"I'm
of
gonna have to
times
run
where
it."
I've thought about pulling off the side of the road and be like, I'm just gonna shit right here.
I gotta go,
Doing
Yeah.
somebody's yard like Jim Carrey and Me, Myself, and Irene.
bro.
You remember that? Just
Or
with
like-
the newspaper. Hey.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
It's Hank too.
Yo, imagine Shaun.
And then you get that drop in your stomach, and you're like, oh, it's gonna come out right
Right
now.
Yeah.
But then it comes back up again. And you're like,
I'm good.
okay, I got a little bit of time to make it, and then you start going, and then it drops again. And you're like,
Dude, those cramps when you're like actually holding it in is the fucking worst, dude. It's the worst.
oh, dude.
Your whole life flashes before your eyes.
So I went on a run with Tom. This is before the Two Bears 5K,
Mm-hmm.
and we did that run around Lady Bird.
You did a whole 10 miles?
No. We
Oh,
ran,
you were just-
it was like 3 some change.
Okay.
And we get to that bridge. We start running,
Yeah.
and I'm like, fuck, dude, I got to shit already. And
Yeah.
I was like, well, I'm just gonna hold it.
Yeah.
So we get to where that bridge is,
Which one?
the concrete bridge.
Yeah.
We go across it. We cross over the other side, and I stop, and I'm like walking.
I
just
gotta
like-
go.
And I was like, okay, we're gonna rest a little bit. And I was like, dude, I gotta shit. Like, I really have to go.
You're like a
And
kid.
I'm like-
You're a kid, dude.
I'm like,
I gotta shit.
bro, I'm literally having the cold sweats.
Oh, fuck,
No, dude. And I was like, okay, I'll meet up with you. I gotta run. So
You ran all the way back?
I ran all the way back. So I go across the bridge because right before you cross this bridge, there's porta potties right there. And I was like, okay, well, I saw those back there. So I fucking bolt to go back. And I'm like, it's gonna come out.
Fuck,
I can't
dude.
believe I'm saying this, dude.
No, this is
Fuck yeah,
this
let's
is
go,
good
dude.
pod,
This
dude.
is so
good.
bad.
This is good.
I've got
pod.
a story for you after this, too.
So there's the porta potties, which I completely miss, and they have the outside toilets, like the prison ones, the ones where they don't have the toilet seat. It's just the metal
metal.
bowl, and it's concrete.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
on.
yeah.
It's off the Congress Bridge.
Yeah.
It's right there.
It's a toilet.
It's a toilet. Like they're like outdoor outside toilets.
Yeah.
The homeless toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You put your cheeks on homeless seats.
Time out. Let him finish.
so
Fuck.
I can't believe I'm saying. So there's there's the workers outside. Like they're cleaning, they're on a break
Oh,
or
God.
whatever. So I go into one of the stalls and I'm like, I'm not fucking sitting on this.
No.
You turn into a diva real quick. You're like, they don't even have the paper. They don't even have the paper for
They
my
don't have-
cheeks.
Bro.
Go.
So I'm like I'm like, I'm gonna hover over this.
You straight up like a woman, you hovered.
I attempted to hover.
You fell in?
No.
Oh.
My Bro, my ass blew out.
All over the fucking
Oh, dude.
You painted it.
12-gauge shotgun.
You painted the fucking homeless toilet, dude. And you know what? Somebody else went in there and was like, "Oh, the homeless people fucking this
Yeah,
up."
right.
It's just Shaun Nix.
All over. It didn't even go in the toilet. It was just
He missed completely.
completely missed. And I'm
fuck,
like,
dude.
fuck. So
Did you take a picture of it?
no.
Oh, that would have been.
Come on.
dude.
I would have loved that.
You should have sent me that right away.
So then I'm like, well, fuck, I gotta like I
Nope.
No.
I got some toilet paper.
No.
I wiped. And I was just like, there's nothing I can do about this. So I
That's
came
exactly
out,
right.
and all the workers are right there, and I'm just like, sorry. And I just fucking
Bolted.
Did they just clean it?
I don't. There's no way.
No.
I don't know, dude.
What
Dude,
state
it was.
did you find it in?
A better state than when I left it in. Let me tell you. But dude, it was so bad. I was like, oh, it's like one of those videos that you see where it's just
Right.
like, wow, you know, across
Yeah.
the wall.
It's
and
like
shit.
when you walk into a public restroom somewhere at like a decent place, and you're like, "What happened here,
Dude.
How did you shit all over the place?" And that's what it
That's
was,
what it is.
dude. It
And that was from Torchies?
I don't know what that was from.
Yeah.
It was from something. It was bad.
Yeah.
And then I ran back to go try to find Tom, and
Never found him again.
I
Does
literally,
Tom know that
literally
you poop
never found
explosion?
him.
Did you tell him?
I think he
he would
posted it
love
on
that, I
his
feel like.
story.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
He was like, my trainer had to run back because he had to shit real
That's
bad.
awesome.
I was like, bro, you have no idea what
He
just
would.
happened.
That's fucking awesome.
It
Damn,
was
dude.
terrible. What's your shit
Yeah,
story?
what's-
So I think I had
Did
food
you spray and
poisoning.
pray?
Huh?
Did you spray and pray?
So I was actually in my car. I did it. I was on the frontage road of 35 trying to go back home to turn on the Riverside to go back into the Barton Springs area. I don't remember what I ate, but it was that feeling of like, all right, I have to shit. But there's a moment where everything just flips and the fucking siren goes off and you're like, you're not
Bass
gonna
drop.
make this.
Yeah.
You're
Oh,
not
yeah.
gonna make it. And I was in the middle of like 5 o'clock traffic. Dude, I was sitting like this driving, bro. I was like sweating.
Yeah.
Like not even cold sweat, just dude, it looked like I had been in a sauna. Because I didn't know I was almost just gonna be like, I'm gonna take this defeat.
Your buttholes is doing one of these
Dude,
things.
Bro, you almost shit the car?
Dude, I
You would
almost
have had to
just
get rid of your seat.
dude, it was I was crossing 35 over the river on the frontage
Can you
road.
imagine if you would have hit a bump?
I almost, dude,
Just
almost
a pothole. And you're just like, well, this is it. It's just slow motion. Life starts flashing before your eyes.
absolutely the fucking siren in my head's like, you gotta fucking go. And I like went off the side, tried to get back in, and there's a point where the after you cross the bridge, there's a like a patch of green area. So right behind that green area is a dog park. I almost parked into the just drove onto the fucking thing and was gonna let it out right there, but somehow it like I did some type of thing where my stomach went like that. I was like closed off my stomach a little bit. It's like, okay, cool, I can make it. As soon as I turned, dude, it came back and I was going like 70 on right in front of Cidercade. Dude, flying. Luckily, as soon as I got in, Anna was there. She was waiting for it. I was like, I can't talk to her right now. I gotta go. I almost shat my dude right. I was this close of shitting my pants in front of my toilet, dude. How bad would that have been?
Isn't it crazy that your body just
So
knows?
close.
It just knows.
The closer that you get to the toilet, it's just like, yes, yes, yes,
That's
yes,
it.
yes, yes, yes.
Yes,
Dude,
dude.
every time I walk in here, because I spend so much time in here, I think my body knows this place.
Yeah.
Every time, even if I've had coffee and had my morning routine,
Yeah.
you know, I come in here, have to shit again. It's just like
It's a thing.
It knows
It's a
me.
comfort level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a comfort. It's like,
But that
relaxing your asshole when
I've
you come
always
into
thought of
familiar
that, but I've never
places.
actually had a conversation with anybody. Like your body just knows, okay, it's time.
Yeah.
You like the closer you get, the more your body's like ready to fucking go, dude. It's crazy.
That's why, like, I was talking to someone about this today about road rage, and I think Bert brought this up on a podcast like years ago, and he's like, what I think about is, oh, this person really has to shit, so that's why they're driving so crazy.
Yeah.
So I think about that anytime that like someone's tailgating me, you know, in Texas, I'm like, oh, that person really has to shit. I better pull over. You know, we've all been there.
Dude, it's the fucking worst.
I love that. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I've never had an actual accident, but that was the closest I've ever come that I was like, dude, my life's gonna end right now. It was so bad, so bad.
Yeah.
You think women go through that?
Oh, I'm sure. Like, I'm
talk about it.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
Of course. Why would they?
Yeah.
You know, they don't,
I don't know,
have
dude.
a we're just fucking. We don't give a fuck. Dude.
Women be like stealthily blowing up bathrooms. You know what I mean? Like,
especially with farts.
They'll blow up a bathroom and they'll pull out like a spy kit of like, you know, sprays and all. Who knows what they have with them?
Right.
But they try to cover it up, and you're like,
nah.
I think she blew this place up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you can kind of feel it. It's warm in there. You know what I mean? And you're like, I think she was struggling in here. You just saw that. I love that. I love, so by the way, that like this is both your guys' second time being on. First time I've ever had two people in here, which I should do this more. This is so much fun. I'm having so much fun with you guys.
Yeah.
But the first time I had talked to you online a little bit. I hadn't met you before you guys had come in here.
Yeah.
So the first episode was like kind of hi, how are yous?
Yeah.
And a little more like you know, get to know each other. And then this is just
and now
fucking,
we're just selling
you shit your pants recently?
Yeah.
Dude.
I love it.
I can't think of a recent one, but I told this on a recent episode of the pod, but I did shit my pants on stage one time.
Like doing like playing music or doing stand up?
We were sound checking. I'll tell it again. I'll tell the story again, dude, but we were sound checking and the drummer's hitting, you know, Garrett's going bop, bop, scooter bop, bop, you know what I mean? And I'm like, no one's gonna know. If I sneak a fart out right now, no one's gonna fucking know, dude. I'm standing there with the mic, you know, like waiting to like, because they do everybody else and then you know, so it's just loud and loud and loud, and then I'm like, dude, this is the perfect time to let off a fucking lethal stinker, and nobody's gonna know. No one can hear it. No one's gonna know. And I'm looking over at Garrett because I know he's gonna catch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, he's gonna get it first, and
You like do the whole thing where you kind of lean.
Well, I want to make eye contact with him when he smells it. You know what I mean? Because I want to see that reaction, of course. You know what I mean? And so I'm like excited about this, and I let it rip, and I'm like, oh fuck, and I feel it drop. And I throw my mic down and jump off the stage, and there's like a couple people in the audience waiting for the shows. It's like bands.
Doors are open?
Bands are setting up.
Oh.
Yeah, bands are like setting up drums on the ground, you know, like 5 different drum sets and shit. And like there's people down there, and I just throw the mic down, and I jump off and run to the bathroom of this like shitty venue in Washington. And I'm like, what's the fucking damage? What's the damage? And I look down, and it's like one dry little milk dud. Of a shit. Perfect. No trace.
What?
Leave no trace. Yeah, it was just one little like cat turd. And I just toilet papered it out of there, washed my hands, and ripped the show, dude.
Shut the fuck up. I've never had that.
I got so lucky, dude. I got so lucky. It was like a deer dropping.
Yeah, like a fucking rabbit pellet.
I was so unhealthy. That's what it was. Yeah, you tell me, dude. Nutritionist Shaun. You tell me, dude.
Dude,
that's the problem with y'all have crazy shits because you're fucking eating so good.
I don't think that's true at all.
Yeah.
For me, at least.
Yeah.
When I have the shitty shits, it's like
the whole back half of this podcast is about shit, guys.
Let's fucking go. No, but I mean, dude, like when I eat consistently well, I feel great. Yeah. Obviously. But I'll have one slice of pizza, and then for 2 or 3 days I'm fucked.
Yeah.
And you know what helps me? You actually gave me you showed me this, the charcoal pills. Dude, they really fucking work, man.
With the lactose thing?
I don't know what it is, but like I have to take those charcoal pills before I eat any pizza, or else everybody around me is gonna not want to be around me.
No
yeah. It works.
All right.
Really well.
Cool.
Shaun, when's the last time that you ate something and you felt just so bad about it? I want to know because I feel like when Shaun eats his meals, he's like, Fuck yeah.
Mhm.
Like we fucking ate clean, baby. We ate a steak today. You know what I mean? And that, because that's how I feel when I eat good. I'm like, my body's a temple. You know what I mean? and I eat good once, you know,
Yeah.
my body's a temple. And
Yeah, right.
I've had
Clouds part.
I've had a spiritual awakening. I ate right once. But I'm
Yeah.
like, Shaun, I want to know when Shaun is like, I want to know when the last time you ate something that as you were eating it, you were like, this is so fucking wrong. I'm such a bad boy.
Wow.
Honestly, I can't even remember.
That's good.
I
That's
mean,
fucking
it's
great.
been a while, only because I've been training so hard with running that like I was saying before, it's like that 2 days that I know I can't go on a long distance run. I'm like, I can't be eating
that.
Right.
you know, like something that's dirtier, you know? So I'm like, do I risk the running or do I, you know, eat, you know, whatever.
Does one meal count for like 2 or 3 workouts? Like that's how I feel too.
Yeah.
Dude,
that's a good point.
Yeah, no, it makes a difference, man. Yeah, it makes a difference. I could have one bad meal and the next 2 or 3 days workouts are just I'm shitting 2-3 times in the middle of the fucking workout, man. It's not it just
The
it
worst
sucks,
is shitting
dude.
when you're sweating.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, the worst.
The amount of times I've done that at On It, bro. It's just it's not
Whenever
it's
you
not
see
terrible.
whenever you see guys at the gym going out to get some air, it's like you're letting off some anal gas, dude.
steam.
You're letting off some anal steam,
literal
dude.
steam, dude.
Man.
It is the worst because like you're putting in this hard workout, specifically like workouts that Juan has us do on Fridays, and just I didn't eat like I ate P. Terry's the night before, and I'm just struggling, dude. Struggling.
It is crazy. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh
Sean.
no, I was gonna say, you know, I had P. Terry's for the first time.
Ever?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
A couple months ago. It was good.
It is good.
It was definitely
Solid.
really good. But like,
Did it make your stomach hurt? Yeah.
No,
No, it
Yeah.
didn't.
not at all.
Well, they use free range meat from here in Texas. Like it's not like shitty meat.
Yeah,
It's
but I mean, it's
good.
not like a super dirty burger.
No,
You
it's
know,
not.
It's great.
Yeah.
When I eat P. Terry's or In-N-Out, I feel like a champion afterwards. When I
Not In-N-Out,
Yeah,
Texas.
not-
really,
Though.
Yeah.
I like
No.
the Texas In-N-Out. I'm not from California though. So
Have you tried the California In-N-Out?
Not in a long time, but I don't remember.
It's night and day.
Really
It's night and day.
crazy.
Yeah. I don't like In-N-Out here in Texas. I like In-N-Out in California.
Yeah, Philip says that too.
Yeah.
I've only
It's
really been
legit.
susceptible to it on a regular basis, like here, because it's right down the road from my house. But I just get the lettuce wrap one and just
Oh, that's good.
I load up on I get fucking 3 patties on a lettuce wrap and just get a protein bomber.
Yeah.
And I feel great in the morning. But like if I eat almost any other fast food, I feel like shit.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I've been trying to stay away from the fast food recently because we're doing we're training for High Rocks and like that the protein intake has gone all the way up. I've actually gained 5 pounds. I went from like 129 to 134.
Quit bragging, dude.
Yeah, well, dude, I'm fucking tiny, dude. Like that's kind of hard.
Just
My metabolism is so quick, dude.
Yeah.
I have to eat 5-6 times a day.
Yeah.
And it's funny when I'm practicing a lot, or like yesterday, I was in Victoria all day, and I ate one time. I ate at Terry Black's coming back from Victoria. This morning, my workout, bro. I know that I haven't fully nutritioned my body when I have this like specific pain on the outside of my knee and in my hip flexor. When that starts to hurt, I know I shouldn't be working out because I haven't properly fed my body.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's so weird, dude. It's the pain comes up all the time, and when I'm full, like when I eat 4 or 5 times a day, I don't get any pain at all. So it's like I've go through these kind of phases where I'm like working a lot and then try to go fucking put a hard workout in. Not eating right here in the hip and on the outside of the knee, I'm fucked. And
What kind of pain is it?
It's like like somebody like slicing something on
the
the side
muscle
of the
pain?
knee. Yeah, I would assume.
That's weird.
Yeah, and I drink a lot of water, but it's like because I work out every day. I don't rest a lot, which the sleep you and I have talked about this, like sleep, how I don't sleep as much. Last night I slept 5 hours. The night before I slept 3. It's crazy. I that's something that I need to figure out for myself.
Yeah.
But it really, like, once you get a good night's sleep, changes the game.
Oh yeah.
You need to get
Changes the game.
I know you're a sober guy, but you should probably get some weed edibles to make you go to sleep.
Well,
that might help.
So It does. I've tried it, but I don't feel rested.
The grog is serious.
I don't like that, dude. And I wake up congested.
I wake up like this, like your face is like this.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit.
And I can't.
When you take weed edibles, dude, you wake up the next morning
dry.
It's like something is sucking your face in, like into the center. And you're like, Jesus Christ,
dude. I've
slept good. That's exactly how it's just like a magnetic pull, just bringing your whole face.
I've never woken up so like as congested as I have on weed edibles.
Yeah,
dry, like phlegm. Dude, I can't work out. I can't breathe.
No,
I don't know. It's like my body's allergic to it.
Thing
it's
you're
the
doing
fucking
when you wake
worst.
up with a weed edible hangover, dude.
Yeah, I can't do it. It makes me feel bad.
Me and Ridley were strung out on weed edibles when we went to Portland. And I try not to take the edibles because it just makes me so like useless, dude. One time we used to make hash oil in my fucking backyard.
No shit.
And just fill up like glass tubes with like weed shake and little buds and just blast butane through it from like the head shop. And it would just spray out this like yellow oil shit into this
like his asshole into the toilet.
Yeah, we're just hovering.
It never made it to the toilet, Mike.
We're just hovering over the Pyrex dish, you know. But no, we had the tube between our legs. No, we would make this hash oil, and then you let it sit, and the butane, the chemical shit, apparently evaporates out of it. Right, because it like
does it though?
No, but because butane evaporates, you know, whatever. It's like. That was the tech that they were teaching us. Like crack. This is crackhead stoner shit, dude.
It sounds like it, bro.
This is serious. Like at some point, it's like, damn, we were kind of crackhead stoners. Like, but it's like it's protected under the guise of like it's weed, man. You know what I mean? It's like, no, dude, we are blasting butane through buds into a Pyrex dish and scraping it up with a razor blade. We are crackheads, but
holy shit.
But you scrape it up, and it was so sticky. You know, like weed oils, it's so sticky, and so the weed oils like so sticky that you can't get it all off the Pyrex dish. So there's this like residual stuff on the whole, and you know we're weed crackheads, so we're like, that's a lot of fucking oil. How are we gonna get that shit? So we put a bag of Ghirardelli brownie mix in the Pyrex dish.
And cook it.
We put a bag of Ghirardelli brownie mix it up, put it in that same Pyrex dish, and we're like, this has got to work. This is genius. And we put it in the oven. We pull it out, and we look underneath. The oil's completely gone. It is all in the fucking brownies. And so we cut these brownies up and we eat them. And I was so fucked up that I was like this. My mom comes home from work because to paint the picture for you, my parents. I grew up in like a 6-bedroom house because my parents built this house for my great grandma to live in until she passed away.
Okay.
And she passed away. We had this big house. My parents moved into the new half, and the boys took over the other half. And we were like paying like $100 a month or something. We were like young, you know what I mean? And they were like,
crackhead shit.
We were 18, and they were like, she was like, you got to pay rent when you turn 18. So we were paying like a couple $100 a month or whatever. And it was cool. It was like a frat house basically, separated by like 2 doors. My parents' house was over there.
Yeah.
So my mom comes home from work. Me and my fucking stoner friends are chilling, and I'm like zonked on these crazy fucking weed crack edibles. And my mom just keeps. My friends are all dying laughing at me because I'm so high on weed.
Yeah.
And they're all high too, so they're just laughing. And my mom goes, "What is he on? What is he on?" She's freaking out.
Screaming out, yeah.
She's freaking out.
Because you're a vegetable on the fucking
But it's just
couch.
It's just weed brownies, so we're dying. We are all laughing our ass off at how mad she's. We're like, this is weed edible. It's weed brownies.
Dude.
And she's like, what is he on?
How old are you?
That's how bad the edibles fuck you up. Probably like 18 or 20. I lived at home. I lived at home for a while, brother. I was, that was.
You were that dude.
I had some. It was always my house. Yeah, it was that. It was that dude. Remember you said you always had to go over to someone's house. That was my house.
Yeah, everybody gathered at your
everybody
place.
just showed up at my fucking house.
Yeah.
They'd be hanging out with my parents, dude. Oh my god, this one guy. The first little tour we ever went on. This sketchy dude named Dave. He had which is
fucking Dave.
Perfect sketchy dude name. Like he lived up to the Dave name, dude. Like just a sketchy dude. But he had this like little bus. Like it was almost like one of the like the city buses that they use for disabled and like old folks. like it looked just like that. It was like an old bus that he had put like bunk beds in. There was like a PS2 in it, and he had converted it to like a biodiesel thing. It was so weird.
Fuck?
We would fill up instead of going to gas stations. We would go steal the oil from Taco Bell garbage. You know, like
No
the garbage
shit.
enclosures.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
would
yeah.
steal the fucking like vegetable oil shit that
the
they throw away in like big
That's
pots
wild.
at night and fill up the fucking
Yeah, the containers.
and he would fill up the diesel conversion tank with that. He was like running his car on fucking vegetable, and he thought he was like so sick.
Did it work?
Yeah. Yeah,
That's kind of tight.
it is pretty cool.
That's fucking cool,
it is
dude.
Sick. It is sick. But this guy's weird. But it was cool.
You kind of have to
Don't
be
give him
weird to
props
have.
for it.
I'm really gassing him up right now. But Dave was wild. But so we get back.
I feel like you're really
we
oiling
went on
him
like
up.
Oil him up, bro. Here we go.
You got me, dude.
Gotcha.
I would, right? No. But we got home from this it was like a tour. It was like our first little 3 days in Oregon or whatever, you know. And we get home. He parks the van, or the truck in front of the bus in front of my house. We had like this big parking area near the house, and just parked it on the street. And then we partied, had fun, and he starts kind of like dating my cousin. You know,
Dave is dating your cousin?
My cousin was living with us. She was kind of like my sister at the time. So he starts seeing her, hanging out with her, and like because we had a party. He hung out for like 2 days after. The next thing I know, this motherfucker is staying there. He's like, oh, this is a pretty cool fucking setup. And he's parked. The van is just the bus is just fucking there for like months.
What the
and I
fuck?
go into my parents' side of the house. He's shirtless, cooking breakfast with my mom and dad, and I'm like,
Sketchy Dave.
Dave, what the fuck, dude? Get out of my house.
Using the oil from the van.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Dude,
Yo, what the fuck?
dude, yeah.
Whatever
So-
happened to Sketchy Dave?
Dude, I don't know. I think he moved to some other place. He's one of those guys that would like ruin his relationships with people, I think, and have to move to different states.
On purpose.
Well, no, kind of
Cutting
just
ties.
just like do shit like overstay your welcome, and then I don't know, steal some shit or talk some shit or whatever, in the music scene, and burn bridges, and then he would have to, skip town and go somewhere else and
Skip down.
Yeah, I'm like I'm an engineer now, and it's like, what's your fucking ruse now, dude? He lived in a storage unit when he wasn't in
I
the
know
van.
those people.
He would park the van. It was one of those ones that had like a U-store it that you could also pay to have a car at.
Yeah.
So he'd park the bus there, and then he had like a bed and some shit in like this storage thing. Kind of pretty punk rock. Okay, Dave was cool, but no. But dude, Dave was wild. I'll just never forget when he fucking my house was crazy, dude.
That
But-
sounds like, your parents were like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah. But yeah, what is he on? So yeah, weed edibles are crazy. Maybe don't do weed edibles.
No,
dude.
I've done it, dude.
You ever fuck with weed edibles, dude?
No.
When's the last time you did like any drug or anything naughty? You're such a good boy, dude.
I mean, it's been years, probably about 20 years now.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, I can't handle
Since
it.
you were road dogging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my roommate did the same thing. He made weed edibles one night, and I fucking ate his brownie, and I got so high.
You would eat his brownie.
and so sick
Sorry.
that I had never ate an edible ever.
Again.
It scared the shit out of me.
Oh yeah, it
I
makes you
was
feel
just-
like you're dying. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like you can't come down from it. Like if you get too high smoking it, I feel like you can get in the shower and you can be okay. But like as soon as you eat it and gets into your bloodstream, it's like, well, I got to ride this dragon now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, never again.
Happened to me when I was coming back from Portland on the airplane. I was like, had all the edibles from when we were with Ridley, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna take this one and like fall asleep on the airplane. I'm gonna take it now because we're like,
No.
and because it does put me out. If I can fall asleep before the scaries,
Yeah.
then I can just sleep like
You're
a
good.
rock, dude.
Yeah.
But if I stay up past the scaries, when the scaries hit, I'm like, oh fuck, And
You're tweaked.
And
You're tweaked
so
out.
the plane, dude, we got in through security. Everything's chill. About to board. Everything's good. I know I'm gonna take this. It's gonna hit while we're in the air in a while, and I'm gonna fall asleep. And I take it. I'm like, And I was like, how much was that one, babe? 'Cause I thought it was like a 25. She was like, it was 100.
Bro,
And I was
on a
like-
plane with altitude, you're fucking crazy.
No, we're
dude.
still sitting in the terminal right now.
Oh,
And-
you're not
and-
even on the plane yet.
No, I took it like preemptively because it takes like a minute or whatever. I wanted
Yeah.
to hit when I was already in the sky, right? And so be good to get on the plane and everything.
fuck.
And so it starts hitting me, in the chair, and well, right after she goes, it's actually 100. I'm like, oh, okay, fuck. Well, here we go. You know what I mean? And I'm like, at least it's not gonna hit me for a minute. We're about to, and then we're looking at the boarding time, and the boarding time is like staying the same, but there's no plane. The plane hasn't pulled up yet.
Yeah.
It's one of those, and I'm like,
so now you're freaking yourself out.
Now I'm like, well, now I'm just like, it's gonna hit before I fucking get on this plane. It's gonna start hitting, and then as I have that thought, my legs give out. My legs turn to jello.
Numb.
Shit. My legs turn to jello, and I'm like, I don't know if I can fucking stand up and walk on this plane, because once you made it through security, you kind of think like, oh, I'm scot free.
I'm chilling now.
But there is one more gatekeeper.
A delay, dude.
No, there's one more gatekeeper. It's the typically woman or gay dude that is scanning the ticket. Hi, have a nice day, sir. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And scanning the ticket, and they are the last boots on the ground to make sure that you're good to get on that fucking plane.
Bro, they won't let you. They won't let people in, bro.
And so I'm sitting there going, we gotta get past Fernando. You know what I mean? There's no way. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way that we're gonna get past this well-dressed dude. He's gonna fucking sniff it out.
Well-dressed dude. He just has a fucking Southwest polo on. That's what he thought. That's how high he was.
He's
that's how high he was. Just fucking khaki shorts and a Southwest shirt on.
Like, God, he looks fucking good. Like, I don't know if I can get past this guy.
What the fuck?
No, but because they have their hair all gel. They are like very put together. Those people that get on the little walkie-talkie.
I've never seen a put together fucking person like that. No, it's always been like a half fucking tucked polo shirt, khakis that are fucking falling off because the dude's always fat.
They're always wearing like a cheap suit jacket whenever I see them.
The women, and it also depends on the airline too, because like for Delta, they wear the like suit jackets, like the women with they almost look like they're stewardess. They almost look like that.
Dude, the
Southwest, not really.
Spirit has the gayest outfits, dude.
I've only flown Spirit. No, I've never flown Spirit.
Can you pull up Spirit airline uniform or something?
I don't think I'll ever fly
have these
Spirit,
little.
bro.
I can't remember exactly what they have. These little like doily. They're so lame. Yeah.
Just black and yellow, dude.
No, they have these like frilly kind of things on.
Well, that's what they have to market you as. That's probably not exactly what they wear in real life. Go up.
That one up there.
It's like Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yeah. I don't know. Why are all these guys wearing that? Spirit is the worst.
I've flown Frontier, and I think Frontier and Spirit are the same company now, right? Is that true?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know.
Fucking
my parents love Frontier.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, mine do too. That was the only one of the only airlines that was flying super cheap from the Rio Grande Valley to Colorado and Vegas, like straight shot. So my parents flew Frontier for a while, and then they stopped all that.
You'll never know what it's like to catch a Spirit flight home from Vegas at 4 a.m. just super drunk still from the night before. You'll never know what that's like and how fun that is.
For two reasons.
Horrible.
I don't get drunk and I don't fly Spirit. Fucking 2 reasons. That's all I need, dude.
What a sham, dude. Let's make the cheapest flights ever and then charge people astronomically for their bags, dude. Let's just
$140.
Huh?
Yeah. For your bags?
Yeah, dude, it's like $100 a bag or some bullshit like that. It's crazy.
So
for
they
a
don't even
carry-on.
get a free bag.
No,
for a carry-on?
Yes, dude. Yeah, that's how they. So you pay like $40 for the ticket, and then they'll charge you like $80 to $100 for a carry-on bag. And you're like, what the? Am I gonna buy clothes when I get there and then wear them coming back? Like, what the fuck?
And all the flights out of Vegas of Spirit board at 4 a.m.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
because they're trying to fuck you into staying another day. They want you to miss your flight and fuck it. I guess I'll gamble another day. I'll stay another day and spend some. You know what I mean?
For $40.
Literally,
I mean,
gamble. Yeah.
That's wild, dude.
That is pretty fucking wild. I'll never do that.
No.
Also,
you guys are such good boys. You guys are the least degenerate people in the comedy scene. Dude.
Honestly,
you guys are so healthy. You're the healthiest people that work in the comedy scene, dude. It's crazy. You're my 2 healthiest, least degenerate friends I have.
I mean, who else?
Shaun will get a whiskey in with me every now and then.
Well, I mean, Tom doesn't really like.
No, Tom doesn't.
Yeah, he's working out. That's what you do. So, who else though?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, there definitely are some people.
Yeah. I'd assume. We're not the fucking only ones, but it's cool.
They don't
to
work out. They don't work out and eat clean. Just because they don't drink doesn't mean they're not.
Well, right.
Degenerate eaters is a thing, right?
That is true.
No,
that is true.
Definitely. Dude, so we were in Vegas this past week for
How
Kill
was
Tony. The show was great. It was fucking awesome. We had a blast. Like, we played Resorts World right before Bert did his 2 shows. And then Hans Zimmer on Sunday right after Bert. It was crazy lineup, dude. Just within that week, us, Bert 2 nights, and then Hans Zimmer on Sunday. Fucking insane already. And then Carrie Underwood, Janet Jackson coming in through there. What?
On the same stage?
In the same
That's
theater.
wacky.
It's
cool.
dude,
You have had a wacky year, bro.
Bro.
You have had an absolutely
So
bananas
blessed.
year.
Yeah.
Both
All of
you
us, dude.
guys.
Everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're all doing
all
fun shit,
of
dude.
us, man. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Everybody on the show, the entire band, like we've been experiencing a lot of really cool shit. You've been
sick.
flying all over the
Yeah,
world.
you've been fucking
like,
doing crazy shit. Where you been recently?
Canada, Buffalo.
You got any shit explosions in Canada? I'm just kidding.
No.
Any poutine explosions?
yeah, I was gonna say cheese and poutine.
Yeah, next year is going to be the year though, with all the international shit.
Yeah.
So
The year of the
that's what
poop explosion.
That's what I'm excited about.
Yeah.
International is always the best.
Fuck yeah.
Did you go to Japan the last time they were there?
Yeah.
Dude, was Philip there with y'all?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
that
Philip went with us to Japan, China, and Singapore.
That's the guy to be with, dude.
Oh, dude,
That's the guy to be with.
shout out Philip Franklin.
He's so
Lee, bro.
easy to
Like,
travel with too.
He is. He's the best. He's the best.
He's like, "What are you guys doing today? You guys want to go do this?" And we're like, "Nah." And he's like, "All right, I'll see you guys later. I'll see you at the show." And he's fucking out doing
everything.
What the fuck ever.
You guys
Yeah.
go to that Wagyu place?
yeah, Wagyu Mafia.
Yeah.
he
that place
brought
looked
him here to
fucking
Austin.
sick.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got to meet the like Philip.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
So sick.
So insane, dude.
I got to take you to Tare.
I've never been there.
My
Yeah.
buddy owns Texas Sushi Co. and Tare is his omakase.
Oh shit.
And like Philip goes there to eat.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like-
Dude, Philip goes to a bunch of places in town, man.
He hits
He's
them.
hipped us to a bunch of shit, like
Yeah.
all the time. He's like, "Yo, you gotta check out this place. Yo, you gotta check out this place." He just his personality's like, dude, I'm always looking for shit that's good. That's what's cool about him, dude.
We were in Singapore, and I hit him up, and he was at Universal Studios,
That's dope.
and he's like, there's some type of fish that he had there, and he was like, "This is the best fish I've ever had." I'm like, at Universal Studios? He's like,
in
it was
Singapore.
incredible.
Wow.
I'm like, but he's that guy to find those places. Like, he'll try
Yeah.
anything. We went by this one restaurant where like they're literally cutting chicken on this huge chicken block where you're like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna get sick for sure."
Yeah, yeah.
And
he's like, "I got it."
"This is the best place." I'm like, "I'll let you."
He's
do
the
that.
he's the modern day Bourdain, dude. He's doing that Bourdain shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for
He
sure.
could be if he took a fucking camera with him everywhere.
Right.
Dude, he travels so much. Him and
Yeah.
Margarita. I mean, they're some of the best people to hang out with, and then they're also extremely talented at what they do. It's incredible, bro. Also, he plays drums too. It's fun.
Oh yeah, and he's like a metalhead too.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
sick.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
His
Trying to
band-
get-
have
I'm
you
trying
ever
to get
heard
him
his
on here.
band?
I've never heard his band. It's great.
Dude,
We'll have
so
to listen
sick.
to it after this.
So sick.
I knew it from the first time I met him. He was telling me all this stuff. He's like, "Yeah, I used to be a touring drummer," and I was like, "Oh, that's cool, dude." And then he's like, "Yeah, I played this, and this," and I was like, "Wait, what?"
He was sponsored by DW when he was like
15.
15.
15. For a while. Zildjian had all the stick. Vic Firth, I did it all.
Yeah.
And they were like, and then he was like, "I'm tired of this. I'm gonna go be a chef." And then fucking is crushing the.
sick.
Some
I
people
love
are
that
just
kinda shit.
yeah. Some
Yeah.
people just have that natural talent, but his brain, dude, he's so curious about everything, everything, and that's why it works. That's why it
I
works.
almost wonder if anyone really has that in them if they find something that they really love
Mm-hmm.
to do. Because I think a lot of people aren't finding shit that they really love to do. You know what I mean? And it's like,
Yeah.
and if I wonder if everyone has the gene that if they just found that thing that they really love to do
Just go all in.
and went all in,
Yeah.
which is also hard to do,
Yeah,
then maybe
it's what we talked
Then-
about the last time.
right, yeah, then maybe everyone does kind of have that because we like to think like, oh, it's just that person's a prodigy or they're just good at anything. But like I feel like I can do pretty well at anything that I like really
Set
put
your
my
mind
mind
to.
to. And I've done that a couple times. I'm wow, I fucking did that.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? And then it's like But then the shit that I don't want to do, I'm like, my parent-teacher conferences were always the same, dude. Where my teachers would be like, he's crazy. He's really good at this, but he just won't even do this. Like he's really good at history, but he really just won't even touch the math. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like I was always all in on the shit that I wanted, that I like to do. And I don't know, I kind of just doubled down on that. I was like, I don't want to work a normal job. I want to learn how to use a camera. You know, just like,
absolutely.
And I got into that, but.
That takes confidence, and like also people that support you as well. I think that plays a big part of that.
Yeah.
Like really implementing like, yo, you if you want to do it, we'll support you. But you have to kind of see the discipline and them actually wanting to do it. Yeah. Like my parents, at first it wasn't, right? Because it was so new. But after they saw me doing it and like, okay, cool, I'm showing them these things. They're like, yeah, okay, we'll support you. And now they're all in, man. I got to take my
have to be now.
Well, right.
You're fucking Madison Square Garden.
Well, dude, so that's the thing, dude. We did Madison Square Garden in August, and I got to take my entire family with me, and that I think that's probably been my favorite experience of my entire life, bro.
Yeah.
Mom,
I want to
Dad.
we got to wrap this up in a second.
Yeah,
I want to get some highlights from MSG.
Yeah.
And then we'll have to do this more often because we're cooking with gas.
It's fucking great.
This is the crew. This is the boys right now. Thank you guys for coming back on.
Absolutely.
It's great listening to you guys talk.
Hey, you've been talking. Whatever, Shaun. Learn how to jump in, bro.
Bro, the shit story. The
shit story is quite possibly the pinnacle of the episode.
I think so.
Well, I had to throw something out there.
Yeah.
What the
You
fuck?
have to blast something out there, dude.
Yeah, literally blast off, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta blast it out, man.
Blast it out.
Fuck.
Yeah. Give me some crazy shit from New York.
I was just saying. So like that experience, dude, of having my mom and dad be, and my brother came, all my sisters, my mom and dad, having them like experience that with me. I can't really explain it to words, but that's literally my favorite experience of my entire life.
Yeah.
In all my 31 years, that's what I've been working for. The reason why I sit in my practice room doing all this shit, obviously I want to be good at drums and I want to be respected by my peers, but they're the ones that had to sacrifice when I was fucking banging drums and didn't know how. Yeah. So now they get to be with me and get to experience the things that we're doing. It's amazing.
Watch you do monumental fucking gigs.
It's insane. They were there both nights. We had amazing dinners all together.
And you're playing for like an hour before the show. Like you're doing a set there. It's not like you're just doing Kill Tony.
No,
that's the thing that some people I think don't think about. You know what I mean? That it's like, no, you guys have rehearsed and you are playing. Some of it's improv probably, I'm imagining, right? Mm-hmm. When you guys do the beginning of the Kill Tony arena shows, it's like you guys are playing a full fucking hour set and then doing the sickest podcast ever. That's fucking rad.
It's amazing, man. Yeah.
So sick.
And being up there with like homies, dude, like your bros, like guys that I've known since I was in college for 10 years.
Yeah.
That we've used to do jam nights on Wednesday nights, like with John and Matt and D, like all these guys, we've been playing together for years and now we get to fucking travel together.
What's the sound like in there?
In there? Oh, bro.
MSG.
Okay, so if we want to get into a little bit of nerdy shit, so that people were messaging me about the snare that I used there. It was a 6.5 by 14 all aluminum Gretsch USA custom snare drum, bro. The crack on that snare, I took my ears out and I tuned it up pretty high because I wanted to cut all the way to the back of the room. Yeah, because you got, is that it right there? That's it right there. To the right, that one right there. So I used that, dude. It wasn't exactly those lugs. It looked a little different. And it doesn't matter. But that's the snare, dude. Crank pop all the way to the back, and just hearing the reverb from the. It was crazy, dude. Wow. It was crazy. I've never had that like feel of drums before. Yeah. Yeah. It just felt good. It felt really good, man.
What you played in some huge places too with the old band, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you guys were playing with like Black Flag, right? Or,
you toured with Black Flag?
Or no.
Oh shit.
With No Effects.
No Effects. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I knew it was a punk band. Yeah. Yeah, you guys played some big arenas and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have yet
Insane.
to experience that. I'm next.
Just fucking go, dude. Yeah. This this is the first year I'm doing it.
Metal's so hot right now, dude. You see Jelly Roll with Jimmy Fallon posted a video with Jelly Roll and MGK
and
Travis Barker dancing to a Colby Con song. That is fucking nuts.
Yeah, man.
We are on top, baby.
Yeah, it's
Metal
crazy.
is so back right now, bitch.
Yeah.
Like we're entering into like the next era of like when Korn was running music. And Slipknot and those bands were fucking like balling out of control.
Yeah, it's like it's the circles coming back around, dude. Like all those bands are coming out and like, dude, Warped Tour's coming back.
Yeah,
that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty.
That's the one. That's one of my goals is like being a drummer. Like now that I'm in this like scene, I've never been to a Warped Tour, and I've never got to play. So I would like to play.
I played Warped Tour.
I'm gonna start.
Did you really?
Yeah,
that's sick.
We were on the Skull Candy stage.
That's lit.
Damn Skull Candy, the fucking headphones.
When they were hot as fuck. When they were
pull it up, bro.
When everybody had a pair of candies, dude.
That's wild. Skull Candy, dude.
Yeah.
The little earbuds with the fucking
Poor
skull
habit.
on it.
P-O-U-R. P-O-U-R.
Yeah, dude.
Habit.
That's the one. That's one thing that I really want to do is play.
Dude, I'm gonna take you to a bunch
Habit.
more metal shows now that you're into it.
Let's all go.
I'm gonna take you to because it's cool that you're going to like see the Goats and you're seeing Slipknot and you're seeing
Habit.
And you're seeing Lamb of God and stuff
Yeah.
and like these big box concerts.
Yeah.
But you gotta go. It's kind of like
the club
it's
shows.
Similar, yeah. It's similar to like comedy. How like the arena shows are just different than the vibe.
Yeah.
At a comedy club and like. And honestly, just some of these death metal guys are like, I know that like the guy in Slipknot is like the best drummer ever, but it's like,
is that you right there?
Yeah. Oh, that's a YouTube video. Yeah.
Hey, no shit, you had hair.
Yeah, man.
Look
still
at that,
jacked
dude.
as fuck, dude.
Yeah, holy shit, dude. You are jacked as fuck.
You look like
With the fucking
Brock Lesnar, dude.
Are those N1 shorts? Are they?
No, they're just knockoff N1 shorts.
Oh, damn, that's so funny, dude.
N1.
That's fucking cool, man. Look at that.
Yeah, that's a rough tour.
Really?
Yeah, because you literally have to be there at like 4 a.m., set up your booth, wait there all day for the headliner to end, and then everybody packs up and then you drive on to the next city.
Fuck, how many bands? Like a shit ton of bands do it?
50 to 100, yeah.
Dude, holy just roughing it.
Yeah.
For like a whole summer.
Oh, yeah.
Caravan.
It's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did
Their bands
shows.
it used to be a thing if you were like a new nobody band,
Yeah.
to follow. I had a lot of friends that followed Warped Tour, and they would hand out singles in line and like make people wear headphones. And, like,
we
listen
did
to my
all
band.
that shit.
And
Yeah.
like that
Really?
was like the thing to do back then was follow Warped Tour, and then eventually like the Warped Tour guys would be like, "Fine, you guys can play like the shitty stage because you guys have been following. We know you guys now or whatever."
Wow.
So like that was like
kind of the way to get on.
a way to get on back in the day. Yeah, if you really wanted to road to a lot of those guys though. Didn't get much out of that.
I bet.
Wasn't really worth much. Probably just really fun. Really fun maybe, but wasn't really
Just
You're better off
experiences.
booking your own fucking shitty tour and playing for 3 people. And
You know who was headlining that tour was Devil Wears Prada.
nice.
Wow.
Yeah. Under Oath was on there. Seosin was on there.
Salesons just came back here, I think.
Dude, they were
just did it.
terrible.
On that
really?
tour?
Yeah, because the album Voices came out.
Yeah.
And I was like, I wonder if he can hit those notes.
He couldn't. Yeah, it's studio shit.
It's terrible. I was like, oh.
So like when singers like that can't hit those notes anymore, do y'all change keys for singers to hit those?
I mean, I'm kind of just figuring this out because I just started singing in the metal music.
Yeah.
I've only performed it once, and I couldn't really hear myself, and it was like not the best sound situation. But I mean, I don't know. Probably, you probably just alter it, go, hit what you can, because if you push it, it's gonna sound bad.
Well, I mean, the reason why I'm asking because there's like Shania Twain like can't hit certain notes anymore because she has Lyme disease or had at some point, and it messed up her vocal cords. So like she has to lower all the keys to even hit some of the stuff that she used to hit when she was younger.
That's crazy.
So like,
I bet, I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. People do it all the time,
That's
when
kind
they
of why
play
I'm
live.
not setting up myself for failure by having high pitched singing in the shit that I'm doing, because I'm just like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, even if I could bust this out once in a while, can I do it every time? You know what I mean? Well, boys, we got to get out of here.
Let's do it.
But we got to do this on the regs, I think, dude.
I would love to.
We got to.
I'll come back.
Yeah, we got to.
Yeah, I guess I'll come back.
Come on, Shaun.
I'll sit here.
You fucking Adam, shut the
dude?
fuck up. You had the most crazy shit story I've ever heard. It was awesome.
Look at this fucking sad Sarah over here, dude.
I didn't say enough on the pod.
Yeah. All they heard was my
fault is
fucking
that?
shit story,
Whose fault
dude.
is that?
I'll watch some movies next time.
Yeah.
Nah, we should go to the Alamo Draft House, bro. Like, I fucking love that theater. Like, we should
go.
all fucking. I love going to the movies. I'm a huge.
What did we
movie-
just say we were gonna go see at the movies? Didn't we just say we were gonna go see?
Yeah.
Smile 2.
Oh yeah, I want to go see that.
Smile
Yeah,
2.
I want to
Yeah.
go see some horror movies.
I guess I
with you
gotta see
guys.
Smile 1.
I love you guys. You guys want to plug your shit in the camera so people know where to find you?
Shaun Nix Photography. At
Is this why you didn't talk the entire time?
yeah, because I'm retarded.
Yo, bombing the plugs is crazy, dude. I'm just kidding. I love your shit.
Oh, what do you got, Mike Gomez?
Yeah, right. Lit, dude.
Yo, dude,
fucking
Gomi.
Mike Gomez at on Instagram.
Mike Gomez.
Oh shit.
I fucking
that's
love
funny.
you guys. This is the
Yeah.
best pod.
Yeah.
This is my favorite.
I'm gonna get
This is
you
my
a
favorite
T-shirt
pod.
that says "Who is Mike Gomez?"
Free Mike Gomez. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's just you in the hat with like bars.
So
It says
funny.
Free Mike Gomez.
Fuck me, that's funny. All right, let me plug my shit for
Yeah.
real, dude. Mike A Gons 13 at fuck me, dude.
God damn
Yeah.
it, you got him. You're in his head, bro.
On Instagram.
Does your hand hurt now?
Oh wow, because I hit his fucking mouth.
Dude, dude. Nice.
It's rock solid.
Good one, dude.
Yeah. So every Thursday night, the homies. So it's pretty much the Kill Tony band with my buddy Charles on drums. Every Thursday night, the Continental Gallery, 11 p.m. And then every Friday in October, the homies is doing a happy hour set at In Cahoots from 6 to 8.
Ooh,
Come hang
the
out
bar
with
is
us, man.
Sick.
It's pretty cool.
Rooftop bar. Are you playing upstairs?
I don't know where we're playing,
In
but
Cahoots is upstairs. The other
Is it
place
really?
is not In Cahoots, I don't think. I
Where-
could be wrong.
I've never been there. So
Yeah.
In Cahoots, 6 to 8, happy hour set every
go.
Friday in October, and I think the first Friday in November.
And people can see you on Kill Tony on Monday.
Yeah, and Kill Tony Monday nights, man. Yeah,
On your TV screen.
literally.
On your TV screen.
All this is crazy, man.
You guys, nobody deserves success and blessings more than you guys. So I'm glad good, fun shit's happening for you guys. And you guys are doing badass shit. I love
Thanks,
you guys.
Taylor.
Yeah.
Love you, brother.
Guys, thank you for watching another episode of the GORCAST. Please like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. And we'll see you in the next one.